bring up some
I'm not trying
bullshit,
to. Listen,
jam
I'm
out,
not trying
and
to.
You know, never, ever, ever as a brotherhood. I'm only saying this because I watched, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff happen to men. Neftardi girl that was messing with Nature Boy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? That
Come on, Nateri.
yeah, that girl. That
Yeah,
girl was on
Nateri.
my live one day talking about how she can't wait till she get her a powerful man. And she I done watched her bounce from Nature Boy to some other dude, Queen Musa, to
And hey,
some
look,
other.
Uma. When I see this,
It's
look,
too
Uma.
much. Like when you see that, and I've been watching this for years. These girls, they come in this industry, they looking to be somebody's queen, you know what I'm saying, that has a big platform and stuff like that. And then they got y'all fighting against each other. And then now we're all distracted. Ain't nobody's on the same path. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so we got to learn to be mindful of that. You know, and I've seen this happen even with my brothers. Remember, I got brothers. So I watched this even happen with my brothers, how these women come out of nowhere and they start, confrontation. And then, you know, and then
and you know,
everybody's at square one, you know?
yeah, I don't doubt that has something to do with it, because again, there were certain things that were going on where it's like, I'm like, she know what's going on because she's speaking in the lingo, saying certain shit that show that she know this nigga wigging out, but she ain't gonna say she know this nigga wigging out. So I'm not doubting that has something to do with why these niggas got in their feelings. If a nigga pull up on somebody block and start shooting into a crowd, right? You're not going to tell the people that was out there, y'all need to stop all this violence. I'm going to say that one more time for the people who may not be from that cloth. If a nigga pull up in somebody's community and start shooting into a crowd, you're not going to say to the people out there, y'all need to stop this violence. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
gonna say
realize
duck.
that the only time that your brother shows up is for giddy laugh, hee ha ha? I'm not raised up around them type of niggas. It would have been got rolled. It's simple. We don't listen. Pop situation not a laughing matter. What's going on, been going on for 22 years, not a laughing matter. And for a nigga to sit here and literally disrespect your father, saying, why the fuck is y'all niggas worshiping a birthday? Da, 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 I'm fucking a bitch. Da, 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 da. And y'all niggas
Faze.
gonna
Why would I
still go and
care?
buddy
Faze.
with him.
Hold on.
You
Faze,
gonna
Faze, Faze,
still
Faze.
go
Hold
buddy
on, wait.
with
Hold on.
him. But for the man who gonna stand up 10 toes
Let's
down
back up. Hold
about
on,
what we
let's
were
back up.
raised
Hold on,
on,
wait.
all y'all somehow got a
Wait, hold on.
problem
Let's
with me.
back up. Let's back up,
I'm
Faze.
gonna
Let's
be
back
honest
up.
with you. I'm gonna
Let's
be
back
honest
up.
with you. I listen to a lot of people and the way that they talk, and people say things a certain way, and I guess people don't pay attention to how they say things. But I look at it like even me, you know what I'm saying? I be up here getting disrespected left and right. I don't say nothing. I just be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? The reality of it is, I look at this. If a person really, really have respect for my father, they wouldn't be disrespecting me or any of his kids
Exactly.
at that matter.
Exactly.
Because we all, because not for nothing, and this is just to put it out there. When I was young, everybody was like, oh yeah, man, she the devil, yo. She over here doing this, beating on white folks and all of this stuff. And then when I grew up and became into a woman, then it was, oh yeah, we see her growth, we see her process. You know what I'm saying? Every child, and this is another thing that people have to learn to respect, that every child has the right to feel how they feel about their father. You get what I'm
Okay, watch
saying?
this. So check this out, right?
Like,
Let's
I
put this
couldn't tell
scenario.
you how to feel about your father. I would never
And
do
I'm
that.
not,
That's not
listen,
my place to. You know what I'm
again,
saying?
everybody gonna be different, because if my dad wasn't in my life, but he showed up in my life enough times that I knew when those times came around, is my responsibility to withdraw whatever wisdom I can withdraw.
Mm-hmm.
My dad didn't do nearly as much as your father did, and I don't hate my father for not being present. I don't have any of these ill feelings I've heard people express. People like,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to, but I've heard it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Again, everybody's different. So let me ask you this question, because this is what it was about. Funny how we don't never really get to what it's about. Let's say you throw a celebration for your father, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no sex allowed because a birthday party phase.
See,
Come on, man. Come on,
can
man.
you do it for,
hold up, hold
Come on,
up,
can you do
man.
it
son.
for a few seconds? Can you chill for a
Like,
few
wait,
seconds?
whoa.
Can you
No sex phase. It's just a
we could
Just
pull
hold
up
on, hold on.
Pop. We could pull up Pop
It's a
saying
motherfucking
he want,
Puritan
listen,
birthday.
we could
It's
pull
a
up Pop
Puritan
saying,
birthday party.
we could pull
It's
up
a
Pop
Puritan.
saying he
You gotta
walked
be a
into
motherfucking Puritan coming to that motherfucker. It's a
Uma. Let me
Puritan
ask you
birthday
Yes,
this
party.
question, right? Let me
yes,
Go
ask
ahead,
you
I'm
this
Faye. Go
question.
listening.
ahead.
Uma,
Go
I'm
ahead.
listening.
you throw this party for your father.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even matter if it's Dr. Melakazi or whoever the fuck, you throw a party for your father. Everybody coming to celebrate your father. Now, this
And they
is
can't
Dr.
have sex after.
Melakazi
They
York,
can't have sex
right?
afterwards,
He
Faze.
doesn't know this,
So
but this day
why
is
would you playing
very
your music?
important.
Why would you playing your
He,
music?
he, does, he doesn't know that. He also
So
doesn't.
why would you
That's
playing
why
your music?
he can't hold his
Why would
gin.
you playing your
He can't hold
music?
his gin.
Hold
I
on,
won't
wait,
be able
wait,
to
wait,
get
hold
it
on.
out because he can't hold
Why
his
would
gin.
you playing if Sun Rock can't fuck a female, then why the fuck would you playing your rap on his birthday? If you're gonna get on me about fucking a female, I'm gonna get on you playing your demonic ass rap and that shit.
For the
Nobody
same
wanted to
reason,
hear
yeah.
it. Hold on, wait.
Mhm.
Nobody wanted to hear what really happened was nobody wanted to hear that. If it's his
Okay,
birthday, why you
okay,
playing that rap shit?
okay.
Nigga.
Watch this.
So
Watch this.
keep it real. So keep it real.
Let's
Go
keep it
ahead.
real.
Keep that shit
Let's
real.
keep it real, but
Go
also
ahead.
like put your nails on the thing too while we
Go
doing it,
ahead.
right? So let's keep it real.
Go ahead.
Dr. Melakazi York called up acts to the land to perform, playing music that was not his music, that was an artist that was a part of the fucking community, like Talib, was
So
allowed.
so
But
rap's allowed but no
sex
sex. Got you.
was
So rap
not
and so
allowed.
Faye
It's
said
simple.
Faze
You
is
don't get
saying
it because you were
so
not there.
so
It was
Faze is
not
saying that
allowed.
so
It
Faze
was
is
not
saying
allowed.
okay. So
Can I
Faze
ask
is
y'all? Can
saying
I
that
ask y'all a question?
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I ask y'all a question? How long ago was this?
What's poppin'?
This was 2 years
How long
ago.
ago was what?
This was
How
2 years
long ago
ago.
was this
This was two
situation where it's
years
Pop's
ago.
2022.
birthday? You said 2 years
2 years ago.
ago.
Yes.
So you know,
What's
I
the
hear
answer
what
to the
y'all
question,
I hear
Uma?
what y'all both saying. I hear what
Like,
y'all
yeah,
both
so I
are
asked you
saying.
a question. You throw a party for Pops, you
Hmm.
walk in and niggas is having sex. What do you say?
I mean, I walk in and see them
This
doing
was
that.
You walk
late at
in
night.
the event and niggas
You
is
not
having
give her the
sex
full story. Give her the full story. Don't lie. Give her the full story. This was late at night.
late at
This was
night.
not
Listen,
when
he
we
can
hold
say
on, hold
whatever
on.
detail. He can
Hold on,
say
Faye.
Luther
Don't
Vandross was playing.
Listen, bro,
Faye.
I ain't even gonna
Listen,
cat. I ain't even seen nobody
Faye.
having no motherfucking sex
Right,
for real.
stop
but you
lying,
didn't
Faye.
fucking spend the
Faye,
night.
stop lying. Faye, you're lying. Listen, stop. When we came to the party, we were not having sex, Faye. You're flexing in front of your followers.
I never
We
said
were
that.
not having sex.
I never
Hold on,
said
hold
you
on,
came to the party and was having
hold on,
sex. I actually said
hold
the
on.
opposite.
Give me one second. The sexual stuff happened very late, like around 4
Did
a.m.
I
where everybody was
ask
gone.
what the time? Okay.
So,
All right. So Uma, it happens at 4 a.m.
you finna lie to Uma and say that, oh,
No. We
well,
gonna get it all
hold
fact.
on,
Let's
hold
get
on.
all the facts straight.
Hold on,
It happened
You
at 4
finna
a.m.
lie to
Uma, my
Uma.
bad.
Hold on. You about to lie to Uma and tell her, oh, well, they're having a sex party on Dr. York's birthday. That's not true. I said Sun Ra had sex. I didn't say them.
All
I don't know what the fuck. I
y'all
don't know.
niggas
So
was
go ahead.
clicking up,
Go
having
ahead.
sex.
I
What the
said
fuck you talking about? You just came out to
I said
admit it
Sun Ra was
after 2
fucking.
years. I've
I
been
said
saying this. I didn't
Sun
just
Ra
start
was
saying.
fucking.
Okay, so Uma, here go the real question.
Go
Boom.
ahead.
You walk in. It's 4 a.m. It's Pa's birthday. People supposed to be here to celebrate your father's birthday. I'm gonna say that
Not at
2
4
more
a.m.
times.
Hmm.
phase.
People are there
Not at
to
4 a.m. phase.
celebrate your father's
Phase.
birthday. You don't want to know what we were doing at
Not
4
at
a.m.?
4
You want to know what
a.m.
we were doing at 4 a.m.? We
phase.
were beating the drum.
Nigga, this ain't Tamaray, nigga.
Okay,
This is
that's your
Atlanta.
problem.
This is not
Tamaray is in
Tamaray. This
us.
is
It's
Atlanta.
in us. It ain't some shit we put on
Okay, go
to
ahead.
play Pharaoh Akhenaten.
Go ahead.
Tamaray is in us. We're going to respect the elders.
So why would you come to a house party at
It's
4
not a
a.m. and not things are
house
gonna
party.
be hold on, wait. And not things are gonna be no
It's
fucking.
because
Are
it's
you
not a
kidding me?
house party. It's a house party so
It
niggas
was
can
an
show.
Airbnb. That
Let
nigga
me
rented an
let me let
Airbnb.
me remind you what Pop
It's an
said, Uma. Let me just remind you what he
Airbnb.
said. Matter of fact,
Go
I
ahead.
can pull it up because Pop will say some shit and let you
This
know.
is
He said
ridiculous.
it is. He said the Nuwabians are still under the spell. He
I
said they
said,
still under the lust spell. He said they show up looking for women. He said even the women. He said they come dressing all tight. He said the men show up, they be out of guard, right? He said they're there for the women. They're there for the sex. That's all they care about. So again, that don't mean, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Let's make sure it's in 4K audio this time.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that when you got to the party, you tap one of them conscious sisters on the shoulder and was like, let's go have sex and wandered off. But if you're having sex at 4 a.m., that was a job that took some time.
hey man,
That was some shit
y'all niggas
that
some
took
real
some time
Puritans.
for
Y'all
niggas to
some
put
real
together. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Niggas go to the club for the
some real.
same reason.
Hey,
Women go to the, am I the only one who's
hey,
like over 18?
listen. I am not righteous.
I'm
I'm not
listening.
righteous. I'm not a Puritan. You talking to the wrong nigga. Sunrise not righteous. Okay.
I never
It's 4 o'clock
said
in
you
the
were
morning.
righteous. Hear what I'm saying,
It's
right?
4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna be having
Okay,
sex
so watch this.
and
Let me ask
not
you a question.
there with no mother. Go
Do
ahead.
you think it would have been allowed if Pop were there?
Well, Well,
What? Yes.
I want to say this. I want to say this too. You know,
Hey, Uma, I'm asking you that question. Do you think it would have been allowed to pop with there?
He has
well,
100 kids.
we got to be
What?
mindful of this, right? So there was 476 acres of land. People were actually doing that
No,
shit on the
I said, do
land.
you think it would have been
They was
allowed?
actually
Yes.
It was
they
happening.
was getting caught
I didn't
left and
ask,
right
was it
doing that shit
happening?
on the land.
I
No,
said,
because
would it have
you
been
asked me,
allowed?
would it have been allowed? Well, how would we have seen them? We would have had to
No,
been scanning through that
if you
whole
would have
land.
been there, knowing it was going on, if Pop
Y'all
were
niggas too
there,
Cause,
righteous.
knowing
see,
it was going
Man,
on,
you too
would it have been
righteous.
allowed? That's what allowed mean, by the way,
I'm
if you're
just
aware
keeping
of
it
it.
a buck. Like I'm just keeping it 100. People was getting caught
I'm
in
not
tents and they
okay.
was
And what
doing
happened when they
shit
got
while they
caught?
was drumming
What happened?
and while people was drinking. People was doing.
Yeah,
It
and
was
what
stuff
happened when they got
happening.
caught?
It was stuff, huh?
What happened when they got caught?
They stopped or some of them got kicked off the land.
That's
It
facts.
depends.
No, that's facts.
It depended on who they was because
Okay, and who made
sometimes
that
it was
call?
his
Who made
own
that
sons.
call? Who made that call?
Wait.
Hmm.
Sometimes it was his own sons that got caught, so they ass didn't get nothing.
Yeah. So who made the call?
Who made the call of them getting kicked
Getting
off?
kicked off the land.
Oh, Pops made the call. Well,
All right,
heck,
boom.
not even that. It's security to do it because security would be the ones to find you because Pops wasn't the one walking around looking for people that's doing
Okay, I
whatever they're
didn't
doing in the tent.
say who called him. I said who made the call.
The
Look,
9 out of 10 times
uh,
security did.
yeah, but who made the like who? Okay, who put the security in position and told her what to
Pops
do?
did. Pops did.
Is it this? Is it really this hard
No,
to
it's
answer
not
these
that
questions?
hard. It's just common sense. You said who made the call? The security did. My father 9 out of 10 times was sleep in bed.
Has
Because he
Pop
just
ever put people off the
if
land?
he's not because now we talking about a drum ceremony, he was the one up there drumming majority of the time. So he was so I don't I mean
Okay, one more
what do
time.
y'all want me to say?
If Pop knew that was going on, what you think he'll do?
Niggas
He
If
gonna
it's
racist.
he
secure,
gonna keep
if it's
people,
secure,
everybody getting
okay,
kicked off.
that's my point. My point is this: the teacher gone, all these wannabe substitutes is playing, and everybody acting up.
Right. So like not for nothing, you gotta look at
So
the
that's why they
same
were
way
mad at me.
now. Look at what's going on right now. He's not around, and everybody's got a damn, a chief hat on. Everybody's a damn chief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's not around. And may I add that Pops also mentioned multiple times why the hell are these people celebrating my birthday and I'm not here?
Mm.
Right. That's right.
He said,
What
"Why
the
are they throwing
what do y'all
balls?"
want?
And he's not there.
What do
No,
y'all
the
want?
ball, they
Worshipers?
don't the ball
I
you talking about
read the
the ball
letter.
is something
I
different.
literally read the letter with
He
my
was
eyes.
talking about his birthday. He was talking about his birthday. What you're talking about is something different. He
He wrote a
mentioned the
letter.
ball too.
I listen. I
Because
saw
he's
the
like,
letter with my eyes. He said,
how are y'all throwing? First of all, they were throwing balls. They were throwing balls at what you call it, the Fox Theater. These people went from the Fox Theater to low budget locations. I mean, they did was, not for nothing. They just made it look. They just disrespected his brand. You know what I'm saying? That's really all they did, in which they still continue to do.
Niggas in the comments stay cool off that sucky bitch shit. That shit corny.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Nah, some bitch ass niggas in the comment section.
I
I'm just
think it's interesting
speaking what
because
it
look,
is.
I know
You know what I'm saying?
you know the answer to the question, like what Pop would have did. And it
Yeah.
seems like since I've been asking it, it's almost like it's being excused.
No, I
What
said
would
he
he
would.
have been? What
If
would Pop have done?
my father was the type of person, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the women, like, not for nothing, he said it to me himself. You want to bring a crowd around, women are going to bring the crowd. Men follow women no matter what. Now, what their intentions is for is something completely different. But let's be for real. All of our men follow women, whether it's their mother, their sister, their grandma, or something. So even if somebody want to call me a succubus for speaking the truth, I do not care. Guess what? You don't feed me. You're just a troll on social media, buddy. I don't even know you personally. So that's just how far that actually
I
goes.
think,
Okay.
I think the answers seem to be clear because again,
Got
I
it.
know what the purpose of the conversation
Talking
is.
about a bunch of, like, let's be for real. Like, and this is another thing. Majority of these people, they will be like, oh yeah, we here for pops, we here for pops, we here for pops. Bullshit. Majority of these people are just fans. They fans to their people who they follow, not my
Right.
father. They just need something to know. Let's be for real. These people, they just
Fans
want
and
something. They
worshipers.
want to hear something. They want to feel like they learning something. Pick up a fucking book, bro. Now y'all getting that
So
out,
look,
and I
check
ain't
this
even
out.
mean to do
And
that.
with all that being said, was that okay?
Come
Was it
on,
okay
man. Yeah, because
if
it's
you're
like, let's
there
be for real.
if you're
That's
there
what they
to
want. They
gather
want
for
me to
Dr.
trigger it.
Malachi York?
That's what people want. A
Listen,
reaction.
if you're there to gather for Dr. Malachi York, are you
Be
focused
for
on
real.
sex? Is the sex at 4 a.m. the goal?
It's 4
At 4
a.m.
a.m., I'm
Phase.
sleeping. I ain't worried about what the hell somebody
I
else is doing in the
think
next
it's very
bedroom.
clear.
It's
That's why. Do you
4
want to know why I keep asking it?
Phase.
Because
Are
we
you a
can't.
Christian? Phase. Hold
I
on. Are
keep
you a Christian?
asking it so the
Phase.
people
Are
can
you?
see the
Phase,
responses.
hold on, Phase. Hold on.
This is what
Stop,
was
Phase. Stop.
happening, and this is what
No,
will
stop.
happen.
Stop, Phase.
And
Stop.
they'll do
Stop.
it to you. You may
Because
not know it,
you've been running your
but
mouth. Hold on. Stop.
I've
Stop.
done
Stop.
this
Stop.
before.
Stop. Stop.
Royal
Stop. You've been running
Rumble.
your mouth.
You know what I'm
Stop.
saying?
You've
We
been
go
running
up
your mouth.
against
Stop.
a million
Stop.
people at one
Stop.
time,
You've been
and
running
they'll
your
try to
mouth.
corner
Give me
you,
1 second.
literally.
Give me 1
Stand
second,
on what you
Phase.
No, I
stand
don't. Now,
on.
I'm gonna be honest with
Give me
you.
1
This is
second.
the problem. This is the problem with the world right now. Everybody got to know what the hell somebody else doing in somebody else's bedroom. Who gives a damn? Who? I don't care
It's
about what somebody's doing in somebody.
4
And damn sure not
a.m.
no 4 in the
You
goddamn
see, y'all
morning.
see, y'all make sure y'all paying attention.
And
I'm
this
not here
ain't
for
coming
what y'all
at.
think I'm here
Listen,
for. I'm
phase
always here to
one,
show you.
phase
Just pay
one.
attention.
Phase one. This is not coming at you. I'm speaking as me, like me personally, like me, the person. If I was to walk in a house and somebody's in the bedroom and whatever, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I'm going the
It's a
opposite way.
celebration for and an honoring of Dr.
A nigga, so he's in
Malachi Z.
jail,
York,
Phase. He's
your
in jail.
father.
Who's
But he's
not
in
Your
there? So
jail.
it,
He's
technically,
in
that means that
jail.
do you
everybody's
understand that if he's
entertaining
not
each
there,
other.
that's
He's not there. So
more of
everybody
a
there is
reason
technically
to honor
entertaining each
the
other.
event.
But
That's more of a
the
No,
reality
this
of
release.
nigga.
it, but
Let's
the reality
do
of
you
it is
understand that you probably
he's
wouldn't
not.
have did
The
shit about it?
fact that
You
he's
probably
not
would have did
there.
shit.
But no, look at it. Look at it. The fact that he's not
They wouldn't
there,
have had no
that
issue with
gives these
you.
people the open opportunity to feel like they can entertain each other. The main person that they're there for is not there.
What?
So
Exactly.
here's the
Exactly.
situation. People
Exactly.
celebrated June 26th all around the world, yes or no?
Yeah.
All around the world, yes or no, Atmos?
Facts, huh?
Okay, so you don't have to be there. He doesn't have to be present physically in front of you for you to celebrate his birthday. Stop that. Two, when you're honoring someone, okay, because people do it for their ancestors who passed on. People do it for prominent figures, okay? People do it for holidays. Maybe Sunrise don't do it. That's his prerogative. But people do honor people. There's a way you're going to carry yourself. There's a certain thing you're going to be focused on. And even if your focus and intent is usurped or you're led astray to do another thing, your whole purpose of being there was for the honoring.
That's not true though.
And
But
you know
listen,
what?
hold on,
And
hold on,
and
hold
wait,
on.
wait, 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 wait. And you know what? And I'm coming from a perspective of not. I don't celebrate holidays. I don't idolize or worship
Me
anyone
neither.
at all.
Me
So
neither.
I do not. So I'm trying to understand it at this
Me
point.
Yeah, do you
I
observe?
don't even
Okay, so then
understand it.
let me ask you
But
this
I
personal
do
question.
respect now.
Do you
Now, when
observe
it comes down
his
to
birthday?
when it comes down
Because
to
I know niggas
spiritual,
observe
when it
IU
comes
birthday.
down to spiritual practice, when it
Y'all
comes
niggas
down
some
to spiritual,
worshipers.
when it comes down to spiritual practice and stuff like that, yeah, of course I'm there. Oh yeah, I want to learn more. Yeah, of course I want to learn about my ancestors. I want to learn about moving forward what we got to do. I'm gonna learn that. But now when you're talking about coming, I don't even go to. I'm not going to pay no celebrity to see no damn stage. Fuck that person. I don't even. The hell
Right.
this person doing for me?
Uma, do you realize I'm not asking you shit about what you'll do?
No,
Like I'm not
I'm
asking
just
if
trying. Now I
if
just
you
want
want to
y'all
do
to know
that or
how
none of that.
I'm
If you would have
looking
did
at
it,
this from look. I'm looking at it from an outsider perspective because I'm not a follower. He's still my dad.
okay,
You get what
that's
I'm saying?
again what
So
I'm saying, right?
I see him as my dad.
Okay,
I'm
do you?
going to
Mm-hmm.
celebrate his birthday. Heck, you can look on my page and see every year I write something for his birthday. Every
Okay,
Father's Day I
are
write
you
something
worship?
for
Are
his
you by
birthday.
celebrating his birthday while he's not there? Are you worshiping him?
By celebrating his birthday, you said no. I mean, no, that's different. Like if
Okay,
y'all
that's
have
him.
that's
Yeah.
different. Yeah, that's different because it was
Mm-hmm.
something that he did. And if his followers want to continue to do what they're doing, that's on them. I can't. You know, I don't see his kids sitting there doing that. So I mean, I don't know what to say about this. I'm still
You don't
trying
have
to
to worry about
understand the
finding something to say about
psychology
it.
of some of this
All
shit.
I'm telling you is, again, what I was calling out was not just that. That's just because Sun Rock came out and said that shit.
About
I've been
what?
said that's when niggas be
What I say? What I say?
that you verbatim. You said I was fucking a bitch. That's what you said.
That's because that's
Okay.
what I was doing. I was fucking a bit.
Okay.
That's
So
what I
I
was
don't even know
doing.
why that was anybody's business. That's little boy shit. Excuse me.
Like, not
Right?
for
That ain't
nothing.
none,
I
that
be
ain't my
wanting to
Yeah,
business.
say this
If
too.
if
But
I'm
Like,
hold
saying
on.
not
that,
for
Hold
that's
on.
just
nothing. Let
what
me.
it is.
Can I say something? Can
I
I
ain't
say
finna
Go
come
something?
out and
ahead.
be
Go
like,
ahead.
I
Like,
was fucking a
Faith,
bitch.
Go ahead, Uma.
Faith,
Little boy
Faith,
shit.
Faith,
Go ahead, Uma.
Faith,
Go ahead,
Faith.
Uma. Go
So,
ahead,
like,
Uma.
you see how, like, if we on live and like somebody might say some disrespectful shit about you or say something disrespectful, you see how you be like, yo, delete them, and I delete them. Your followers or your damn flunkies is being
You
disrespectful.
can
Can you
delete them
check your
too.
flunkies?
They
Can you check your
anybody
flunkies?
knows.
Cause I'm just
Yeah,
I can't with
yeah, the
this.
leak
Like,
young wave.
I'm not the type of person to just be like this gun hole following somebody. Like, that shit weird to me.
Right.
That shit
Worshiping.
yeah.
hella
So here
fucking
go
Come
to
weird.
on, man.
let me address that real
I'm
quick.
just
I've
letting you
already
know,
told
cause that
people,
shit hella
even
weird.
when it
Like, I'm just putting
come to
it out.
people, even when it
Give
come
a
to people
damn
where it's
about
like
these
clash and
people.
clash,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
already
that
told
shit
people,
weird, yo.
y'all don't know these
Cause
people. Don't you know what I
and
mean?
they
I
don't
already
know
said it.
me.
Don't be attacking
That's what I'm
niggas you
saying.
don't
For
know.
these people to
Don't be
just be
approaching niggas you
talking and
don't know. Don't
talking,
be
yo,
acting
they
like you beefing
weird.
with niggas just because you done seen something that is a disagreement. You don't really know what this is. I've told people that. I don't condone disrespect, you know what I mean, where it's not warranted or where you getting back on, I don't condone that. So if you seeing people disrespect you just because they coming in the name of walking with me and none of that, I don't care. Get them out of there. Because we already know you're not supposed to do that. Everybody who walking with me, who really listen to what I say, look, I check niggas in the comments, say, chill out. You don't even know, bro. What you doing? Y'all getting on people like AHMOSE. Y'all don't know him. Never met him. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with you. That's not what this is. So that's why niggas be confused where you can see, you know what I mean? It seems like something to erupt and it don't erupt. You don't know why things are going how they go. So I don't condone the disrespect on
Well,
anybody's
I
front.
guess my block button about to be
And you didn't need
on fleek
no
right now,
permission to
because
say,
I'm
you didn't
about to
need, you know
block
what I mean?
all these people, because I don't need none of these people. This come on, man. Then in the same breath, oh, we love your father. Y'all full of shit. And as soon as second my father come out, make sure he stay far the fuck away from y'all type of people, because y'all fucking weird.
Pac gonna do that
Fucking
anyway.
weird.
Pac gonna do that
Fucking
anyway.
weird, bro.
He's not coming to jump in everybody's face. He's gonna do that
He sure
anyway.
ain't. People ain't gonna have no access to him. You damn right. They could do all this talking. They could do all of that. Guess what? They will not have access to him at all.
Top line is this. It's soldiers out here. We gonna
Come
step.
on, man. Who else want to get blocked? Pull through so
You
I
know what I
could
mean?
block you too.
We gonna do. We got look. I'm taking every path I can take with this shit. Fighting to get this shit out. Do what I can. That's what soldiers is gonna do. All that shit that happened with that situation, that shit happened because misunderstandings and motherfuckers. Nobody wasn't talking to me until the shit blew up. Then when you come and talk to me, it's a whole different conversation. It ain't even what niggas was online doing. It was a whole different conversation. Then we get online, that conversation then keep going. So if you want to know what the root of all of it is going to be, again, why do people do what they do? Why do people do these things? Have I ever stepped away from this movement? And I done heard you express it a million times, Uma, rightfully so, how they handle the children, how they been handling the children. Okay, I'm not
They
whoever
still
you think.
handling us. We still getting disrespected. As soon as
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
gets an opportunity to disrespect his children, these motherfuckers is lining up. I be just waiting for the next one. That's it. I'm used to it by now. And I'm 40 years old. So imagine if I'm this old, you telling me that I done watched the disrespect for 22 years straight and still going? Come on, man. And then y'all talking about y'all want to help get my father out. Shit, I need to protect my father from y'all because these people look like they might be against him. They might hate his blood. They might want to actually take his head off and be him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these people are capable of at this point. It's scary.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah, I felt that hatred when I was damn near like homeless up there in Brooklyn, New York too.
Yeah,
Fucking 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm already know where that's coming from. It's the first time that I got like introduced to the New Apia Nation.
this shit is scary. It's like, and then they'd be like, where's his kids at? Far away from y'all, duh. We trying to live because people out here targeting us. Shit is sad.
And
And my
that's
father is a prime example to me of what our people would do to each other for
right.
fame, for
For
clout,
money, for
for a
money,
name, to
for
be
money.
king. Whatever it is with their imaginary thrones. Because not a near one of these niggas got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And I'm talking about land and actually did something for our community. All these people I see just be talking and talking and talking and shit get done. Shit, I put in footwork. I actually go to the hood and actually help children. And I don't even want no credit for it. I'm going to do it no matter what. Not just here, even in other countries. I'm just sick and tired of it. Like we got y'all this is the next generation. What is the next generation after y'all got to look forward to if this is what we got going on consistently? We gotta move forward, man.
I
Fuck
agree
a
on
bitch like
I agree.
not brothers over here arguing over a female, bro. Throw the whole female in the
I've
trash,
been trying
man.
to
How
tell
many
these
times we
niggas.
gotta go over
I've
this?
been trying to tell
How
these
many times
niggas.
we gotta go
No,
over this?
I've been
You keep wondering why.
I'm just listen.
I'm
I don't
going
want to
to
bring
check
it
it
back to.
every
I'm
time.
not
I'm
trying to
going to
bring
check it
it
every
back to
time.
that.
Is
I'm not
that
trying to bring it back to
then
that. I'm just
that
giving
is
you an
not the case?
example of
'Cause
when we got a problem. We got to get rid of the problem. We cannot just sit here and marinate in the problem and let it create constant chaos amongst
okay,
each
so
other.
then
This
Uma,
has been a whole year that this
I'm
thing's been going
1,000.
back and forth.
I'm
I agree.
2,000.
I agree.
I don't even think the issue was the female. Because first off, see, because I got cool. Listen, okay. So first off, when you dealing with that whole situation, there was already tension, and mind you, I wasn't there like as long as
No, I'm a small fry, but go ahead. I'm
listen,
sorry.
I wasn't here for as long as like whoever is on here was like, actually like there for like in terms of like that whole situation. But I'm gonna say that see, when I was there, like I was going through, there was already some built up tension. I was able to draw inferences and try to like put together what the fuck was going on. See, I was already getting phone calls about this and that, and he's saying that, and I openly stated that I felt like what the fuck was going on in terms of like voting niggas out the house, some bad girls club shit to me, But I mean, it's just like I do feel like people definitely should have been confronted and all kinds of shit. Like that's my personal like take on it. Like I told K to God that, like I told niggas that, and mind you, like that's behind the scenes type shit. But like, so I feel like it was already something like prior to me even arriving at that second event, I already knew that there was some from attention. Like it's fucking like Wade's calling me
Let
saying
me
that
tell you
Faze went over that
something.
trip.
Let me tell
Go
you
ahead.
something, Ahmos. You being son, his blood son, his child, you're automatically a threat,
Right.
especially if you're educated. If you was some dumb nigga in the street talking about hip hop and this and that and the third, they're gonna give your ass a fucking platform. They're gonna love you. They're gonna all of that because they prefer to make us look like animals. They don't want us to look like a bunch of educated children that came from this man. I've been paying attention to how people been doing stuff. I'm not stupid. But
Right.
go ahead.
yo, Atmos,
Talk to me.
a whole hundred, bro.
Go ahead.
Why you tell me you unfollow me, bro?
What I tell you, I unfollowed you. Well, I told you I unfollowed you for various factors, various reasons, right?
Let me
Now,
get my popcorn. Let me get my
first
popcorn.
to
Hold on.
start with, right? And let's really dive into this shit holistically,
Let me get
right?
my popcorn.
First reason is for one, right? I'm already seeing this tension issues, going around surrounding this whole situation that we are in, like currently right now. I'm thinking of ways, like how do I'm not gonna lie, I realized that I was on the phone with your ass or on the phone with you back when you called me and said, yo, why the fuck ain't nobody answering my phone call? I think I was the only one that picked up. LifeWave told me later that like I wasn't supposed to pick up. So see now, when you're telling me just like you told them just earlier that you was hearing stuff about somebody's gonna make up some kind of storyline about you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I was able to assume based on what LifeWave told me, because LifeWave told me prior to me like even arriving at that event. I'm gonna say it now because I think that shit is like already out now. LifeWave already told me prior to me coming to the event that you was beefing with Beyond 5D over like a female. So I attempted to downplay the situation. And I had my ways of doing that. So I definitely did tell you, right, that she was cock blocking. Like I did say that. Like 100%. I
But
That's a
definitely
I
lot
need you to
did.
clear that up though.
because I
Huh?
respect them.
Hold on, I need you to clear that up though real quick, cause you all
I
right. We
no,
gonna get
no.
this clear.
Go ahead.
You
Okay.
you told me yes or no. You were like, I ain't gonna lie. You said I'm gonna keep it a stack. You said I unfollowed you a month ago. You remember that?
Right. I did say
Okay.
that. Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure you understand that
Something
that's totally different from you found out about 5D, and that was one of the factors. No,
that's not
if you
different. No,
hold
no,
on,
no, no, no,
hold on, hold
no,
on.
no, no, no. I wasn't done. Like
Okay,
it's
go ahead.
actually not, it's different. Okay, for one, right? I definitely did say like they use cock blocking like on the phone, correct? Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Cop blocking
Okay.
how?
Well, now,
What was your? Give us the
huh?
time period or time frame or event. Explain the cop blocking.
Yeah, for sure. I said for one, I said that I feel like you was cock blocking. For one, I didn't really add much context. Like I was kind of vague, right? And then I also said to downplay the whole situation because I think you've seen that I had already posted on my story, which I think started the whole thing in reality. I posted a tweet by Lil Baby. I think you remember that. And see that tweet was basically talking about how niggas is mad over female, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going based off of the assumptions and the presumptions like that I came to at that time. And so see at this time, I told you, I said, yo, I told you that I told you, because I think you explained to me like how you got the female's number, how Beyond 5D, like you told me your whole little theory about how about how you felt like they said something to the female that made her like, some shit like that. Like you told me your whole little shit. So hearing your storyline, to downplay your story, I had let you know that, like I got the females
Love
like
that.
a number 2.
Wait, hold on.
I did do that. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure it's clear. I don't understand what this to downplay it is. I'm gonna let that go.
I mean, like we could ever.
Did you actually get her number?
Everyone did. Listen,
Okay,
like
watch
everyone
this.
network.
Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
So again, do you want to know why I'm saying I don't get the downplay thing?
Yeah,
Because
go ahead.
that wasn't the contest in which you said it. You were just like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's your thing. You said I'm gonna keep it a stack.
I
I
did
ain't
say
even heard niggas say that,
that.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You were like, I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to talk to Shorty too.
My goodness.
The woke back was May 30th. I got it right here. May 30th.
Absolutely.
It was May 30th. Somewhere around that time. Because I remember I went to go kick it with a female the next day. That wasn't
Right.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, boom. So May
Like,
30th.
listen, I don't know that to be true, but like, absolutely, go ahead.
I mean, you wouldn't know about the second part, but the woke back was somewhere around. It was somewhere around there because we had about a month to Pop birthday, right? Boom. When you told me, okay, yes or no, who is the dude? It's not your stepfather. Who is it?
For one, that's somebody I knew for a minute, not my stepfather. Like nigga, dude, confused that. That's I ain't even gonna go through too much life
Okay,
specifications.
that's cool. He met me. He was at that woke back, correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, boom. He met me at the woke back. Do you know that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, boom. So I'm just checking things off. At the woke back, did you get the sister's number?
Nah, yeah, no, yeah, nah. Like we was all definitely fucking networking. For sure.
Okay, cool. All right, it could have been networking. Boom.
Uh-huh.
So you got the sister's number to woke back. Was I there when you got her number?
Absolutely not. Nope.
Okay, so watch this. I got this word cop blocking circle. Okay. Do you understand that if I was not there when you got her number, I would never have seen you getting her number?
Nah, I could no. Look.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen,
Do you think?
pause. Okay, so look, check me out. At that time, somebody else. Okay, first off, at that time, back when, because it was a few people that was pursuing Shorty. I couldn't say it then. I know that a few people were pursuing Shorty. More people like what I can name, right? or
Damn.
not what I
Shorty
can.
must be bad as hell.
That
God
same thing
damn.
Eli.
But what
Extra
I
Eli
will
balls
was
in
no,
this
no,
Hey,
bitch.
she was cool.
pause.
God damn.
No, wait,
Eli
pause, hold
said the
on.
same shit.
Hold up,
She
pause,
was
pause,
pretty. Hold
pause,
on, she was
pause,
pretty.
pause,
She
pause,
was
pause,
pretty.
pause,
She
pause,
was pretty.
pause.
She had some nice titties. She was pretty. She had some nice titties.
Check me out, check me
Otherwise,
out. I don't care. Pause.
these niggas would not be sitting here on live talking about this motherfucker.
Okay, pause.
Shit.
No.
Let
I'm not
Amos go ahead.
saying that it was that many motherfuckers. I'm just saying that some people that like, I wouldn't even name. Like other reasons, right?
Okay.
So absolutely. So then like now with that being said, I think now by the second event, right?
Hold on, hold on,
I
hold
was
on, hold on,
I
hold
was on
on.
some pause. Let me finish. On the second event, right? I had a whole motherfucker that was trying to chase and was like, like it was some other shit going on at that time. Like I kind of had me like a little stalker. Wade can attest to that. Like I had a stalker that followed me to fucking New York, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, who was there at that second, like, you know what I'm saying? So really in reality, at the time when it was three people that I seen who was going after somebody, I wasn't a part of that shit at the fuck all. Like I already like that wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like I got cool with Nikki like way after that shit. See, we got cool way after that shit. And like it wasn't even on no like, fresh type shit. It was on some like actual, actual cool shit. Cause like we went on tour together. It was when we had clicked up. It was a Wave and his wife was in one car, me and Nick in the other car. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So see, we got cool. But like it was never on no like no one tried to ever fucking bust no move, no none of that. But I got a lot of context like on the whole situation from her, things that I won't even, know what I'm saying, that I wouldn't even speak on entirely about that situation. But it was a lot of shit, happening behind the scenes, like as the wise certain motherfucker was acting funny to the next motherfucker. Like,
Okay,
certain things
look,
that
I gotta bring it back around, bro.
go ahead.
So let's go back to the woke back. I ain't finna ask a whole bunch of shit the same twice because I already got it listed. Like I'm going through the check. I'm literally checking shit off, saying, look, let's get it straight. All this shit I done asked being yes, straight, boom. I didn't lie about none of that shit. Boom. Okay, cool. You said I wasn't there when you got a number. All right. Where did, even though you said it to downplay, well, actually you said you got a number to downplay what I was saying.
Yeah,
Where
because
did
the whole situation that was happening, like with you and Beyond 5D,
that
like
came,
I seen you
that
online
situation,
at
however that
Beyond
situation is viewed,
5D.
listen, however that situation is viewed, that shit didn't happen until June 24th, 25th, and 26th. Somewhere in between there. If there was any story about 5D and Faise, it would have happened between there and after. So every day before that, since I met you at the Woke Back, I thought you still followed me. I was still supported, just as if niggas is still rocking. When you got on the phone with me, and you can say whatever need come, you were like, because I asked you, I said, yo, you want to follow me? You said, I'm going to keep it a stack. I unfollowed you that day at the Woke Back. And I asked you why. The next thing you said was, I'm not going to lie. I was trying to talk to Shorty too. You said, before you got there, I had got a number. All right. So here's what I want to make sure we clear on. I would never have known you gotten her number unless you told me that. Correct?
So now what I said was, right, I told you that, for one, I said you was cock blocked, et cetera, et cetera. The context behind that was also because of the whole beef with the
That
Beyond
didn't
5D that was going on.
happen till
And
later.
that did actually happen. Okay, pause. So wait, pause. Okay, Faise. Let's keep it 1,000, right? Let's keep it a stack.
Okay, boom.
So
I just want to make sure that people understand.
no, real quick.
That's his lingo. You
No,
can't get around
listen,
that. All right,
check
go ahead.
me out though. Like between you, let's keep it a stack, right? Because you got to look at things from my perspective now, right? After those situations, mind you, nigga, I left early. Like I wasn't staying for none of those parties and extra shit like that. Like I wasn't really, know what I'm saying, like I'm not really into all that. So like I left early each time. Okay, so check me out, right? I wake up the next day. I check my Instagram. I see a whole post by you calling Beyond 5D a devil and all this extra shit like that. So my
Snake.
outsiders come.
Yep.
Yeah. So then
I remember.
naturally, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. See, check me out. All I know is what the fuck LifeWave done told me. LifeWave was like, yo, LifeWave already told me prior that, see, and mind you, Wave also reaffirmed this like on the last live that he said that, right? He called me prior to me arriving at that event and told me, don't tell Phase One where we're going to be at. He is, he is apparently tripping over, like that was his narrative. He's tripping over a shorty. That was his observations, right? I'm thinking that perhaps, like there was some confrontation up until I started hearing that niggas then voted somebody out the house, like off like a show of hands or some shit, like type shit. Like, so with that being said, from that, right, I made my post on IG that I'm assuming that you took personally, based off a post that followed subsequent to my post, right? I posted something about niggas tripping and stuff like that over a female. So see, I get this. So mind you, I already built a, established narrative of what's happening in my head after, for one, Wave already told me the whole, Wave already gave me an idea of what the fuck was going on days prior. After that, next day, see you coming at Beyond 5D. And so then after that, I called Beyond 5D. Why did I call Beyond 5D? Because I already knew Beyond 5D way before I even knew LifeWave. Most niggas don't even know that. Cause see, I should pay Beyond 5D to post me. I already knew Beyond 5D, so I called Beyond 5D. And I'm asking Beyond 5D, yo, what the fuck went on? Beyond 5D's like, yo, I'm at Shorty. Like, he told me, yo, like, he's at Shorty's house right now. He don't know what the fuck's going on. He said something about your energy, like that little spiritual, rhetoric, about low vibrational, high vibrational bullshit.
I'm gonna need you not to tell me that, spiritual
Yeah.
people.
No, he said that same thing. You said the same thing to me when you on the phone. I was like, yo, what? So what did he say then? You were like, he said it's about some energy. I said, AHMOSE, I've been around this shit, this whole conscious community shit since I was born. Bro, we know what the hell that means. Niggas, listen, niggas ain't gonna go into no detail. Well, what was it? What do you mean it was some energy? Okay, what was the observable energy? We're playing a game. Everybody's gathered around in the living room. This nigga's sulking in the corner. They say, yo, you want to come over and play? He said, no, I'm good. What was that energy? What was the energy when people are saying there was tension with me, but every time we was around, motherfuckers, if they weren't trying to challenge me, because that's what niggas will do. They'll challenge me, try to ask me a question they don't think I know the answer to. They try to show out. I know the answer to it. Then they got to shut up. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to show niggas up. I'm just like, in my mind, like, that was weird. You know what I mean? It's the way they ask it. So that, well, what about this? Talk about emotional intelligence when it comes to women. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I can. And I go into that. And then the sisters is involved in the conversation. And I'm involved in them. I'm like, yo, what do you think? With everything I just said, the whole explanation, what I just said, what do you think about it? She like, you on point. This nigga's sulking. Listen, what all I'm asking is, if all of this was something Faise did, where the description at? Where's what he did at? Why is it, oh, it's just some energy? Bro, that's the same lingo the finessers use. It's the same country community rhetoric, like you said, rhetoric that they use. So here's what I can say. Same thing I said to Young Elder. That might be your boy. I don't think niggas got to be beefing with no nigga just because we speaking on truth or standing on truth. That's the whole reason why I say, look, I don't have no problem talking about some shit. Make sure we keeping it true. You did say that. You did say, yeah, he was talking about the energy. And I said the same thing I'm saying now. What do you mean by that? What are you talking about energy when I can go into detail about how all the time shit was literally made to be weird? Let me give you an example. I'm sitting with her. We're talking. He don't know what we're talking about, but he's wandering. You know when niggas linger? It's like, okay, we're on the couch. He's just wandering back and forth. Okay, that's a little weird. I'm not even really paying too much attention about it. I get up, okay? I go to the restroom. I stop in the restroom, a nice restroom they had on right when you walk in. You might remember. If not,
You know what
I stopped
noticed?
in the, hold on. I stopped in the
The
corner.
echo's gone.
I stopped in the corner right before I'm about to go out, and I'm just taking breaths. I come back. It wasn't 5-10 minutes. He's sitting in the seat that I was just sitting in. It ain't even that you're sitting there. You're sitting in the seat I was in. So it's a little weird because you were just right there when I was in that seat. I excuse myself to the restroom. What do? Do I say, hey, yo, that's my seat? No. What do? I go and just go talk to other people because niggas is moving in, hawking in like we're in competition and ain't asked me, yo, that's you. So I could tell you, no. Same thing I was saying to you. It's like you were saying, yo, I was trying to get the number, da 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 da. I talked to your brother, AHMOSE. I talked to a few of your brothers. You know what I mean? Brothers, some of them don't want their name mentioned. I respect niggas when they be like that. You know what I mean? Long as is what it
I
is. But I talked to a few of
don't know
them
brothers of
and
mine.
huh?
I don't know too many brothers of mine for real.
Okay, well then you know who I'm talking about then because it's not too many that I would have been talking to in reference to you. One of them who was at the pool party, da 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 da.
Yeah,
Talking to your brothers, telling them what's going on, and everybody understand the code almost, including you. Let me tell you how I know you understand it because you called me, right? Actually, it might have been that time that I called you somewhere along the line. We were on the phone and you was like, "Yo, my bad, bro. I apologize. You right. I should have came to you instead of just, you know what I'm saying, assuming this, that, and the third." And what I said, shit, respect. We don't got no problem. We got off the
Faise,
phone. Something
you
said,
gotta keep
shit, Nick.
in mind,
Something said, shit. Go
Faise,
ahead.
you keep in mind that I'm dealing with a narrative. Mind you, like I'm dealing with a situation, right? That I first thought I didn't quite even understand what the fuck was going on, right? Niggas, okay, people are presenting other people out to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dealing with a situation that, for one, I wasn't even there to fully fucking witness. That's number one. I can only draw inferences based off what he's saying, based off what he done said, and based off what I'm seeing occurring online. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to handle it accordingly. So, see, if I got to say, a specific statement is coming with a very specific intent. I'm saying it calculatively. So when I'm saying like, yo, we, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm emphasizing that, yo, Beyond 5D is at her house right now. I told you
Yeah,
that like on the phone.
you did.
That was to downplay the situation. When I said, yo, I got her number too. I'm saying specific things because it's coming from a very specific intention based on the inferences and the assumption, like, and the conclusion that I came to based off my observations. Because
So,
now
so,
everyone
mm-hmm.
made it out to seem as if somebody was tripping over this said fucking female, right?
Okay.
And now, go ahead.
Yes. All right. So check this out. All that's valid. You told me all those things you said you told me. You was telling me the dude was at a house. Did I trip? Yes or no? Did I
No,
trip about that?
absolutely not.
Okay. Did I move on like you didn't even say that shit? So here's what I'm saying. Principle. You got on the phone. We got on the phone. I can't remember who called who that time. Might have been me, right? Because you said you picked up. It might have been that first call. So I might have called you to ask, yo, what's going on? Do you know what's going on? And you were telling me everything you knew. And after we had that conversation, something said, shit, nigga, go check to see the nigga still follow you. Then I did. I realized you didn't, which meant that at one point in time we were following each other. When I asked you about it, I said, yo, you want to follow me? You called me. And you were like, yo, I'm going to keep it a stack. I unfollowed you a month ago. All right, so here we're going to bring it a little further, then we can go ahead and bring it to a close. We
Let's
went
go.
to that Spun Divots, correct? All of us, yourself, Lifewave, the two sisters, myself, and Sunrise. We went to that Spun Divots restaurant, right?
And then we went to the
And then we
hotel
went to the
afterwards.
hotel afterward. The whole time were we teaching and speaking and getting information off and going back and forth.
No, I fell asleep.
Not talking to you, Sunrise. Yeah,
I was
you was on,
saying,
but you was
I
on
was,
shrooms. He was
Huh?
on a trip. You wasn't even
he
you
was
wasn't even
like
really
not
there, nigga.
fucked up.
So it's like you was there, but we count you because your head was showing, but technically you
Now
weren't
he
there.
fucked.
I
Nah,
might have been. I might have been on shrooms. Fair enough. That's fair.
No,
you
there's no mic. Your ass was
nah.
listen, you were not there. Okay?
That's fair.
Your body was
That's
present.
fair.
Okay?
That's
You
Check me
listen,
out.
you want to
fair.
know what you ordered? Water.
Right. Cause I didn't want Lifeway to pay for my meal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I respect that. Right. Do you remember ordering water?
Yes. I order water when I go out. Yes.
Okay. Well then, then you were there a little bit. All right. And I never said that to play you down. My thing was I always respected your neutrality when you had it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Sunrise didn't really get involved in that shit. That nigga was on his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So my point is this. You told me that day you unfollowed me. I asked you why. You said, well, you said I was trying to talk to Shorty too. Before you got there, I got a number, right? I said, hey, listen to what you
But I have a
just said.
question.
Go ahead.
Listen, okay, rationalize this, right? If that's the case, right? Okay, pause. Let's say that the beef is between, let's say, me and you over a Shorty, right? Why would that beef not be maintained with LifeWave or with Beyond 5D?
You know, and what's so crazy, I'm gonna answer it with two things. First, it's not a beef. I'm from a different type of environment, a
No,
different
I
type of
got you. No,
orientation.
I'm just
You know what I mean?
using that because
It's
that's the
just not
statement.
that.
No,
Okay.
I'm using
That. I'm gonna
more than
answer it. Listen, you unfollow me. Okay. You told me why. I promise you, right hand to the Most High, my whole soul I'm putting on right now. I wondered the same thing. I'm like, damn, why the fuck nigga got an issue with me? And he just told me 5D at the girl house. The reason why I'm saying why did you have the issue is because when I said, why did you unfollow me? Your reason was that I was cop blocking because you were trying to talk to her too. Now, if you're saying
Oh my
you said
goodness.
that only to downplay
I'm gonna call
whatever you
Nikki.
would downplay, all right, then you can say that. My point is this: whatever the reason these facts took place, when I said that these facts took place, y'all were saying they didn't. My whole holler was, you
said,
may
listen,
have had different reasons or motives for doing what you did, like you saying, like, let me see it where you coming from. I understand what you're saying. Do you
Faise,
realize
that
the
I
only reason why it erupted is because I was saying something was true, you were negating it and denying it, and now all these things you're saying, yo, they're true, but this is why. Go ahead.
did I ever say that I didn't say that you was cock blocking, even after like you made that little clip, like that little video, you know what I'm saying? Because see, people, mind you, I wasn't even able to really speak on this shit. It was shit that I seen that I wasn't able to speak on type shit because of like throwing up, because like that's see, like it was other people like you know at the time that I was dealing with that I couldn't throw under the bus, right? So it was certain shit that I couldn't really say, right? But see, you made a whole clip about that. In that clip, did I ever say that I didn't say that you was cock blocking?
No, I remember that. You didn't say that you
I
didn't
never
say it.
said that you didn't. No, I never said. I never
That's what
said that.
I'm saying that. You didn't say that you didn't say that I was cop blocking.
The additional
What we didn't
content
get to,
behind that.
was the fact that you did tell me. Watch this. Here's the reason why I'm saying it. You told me if you weren't supposed to do that, then you weren't supposed to downplay it, whatever. That's what you did, brother. You told me
Absolutely no, but the
that.
additional content
Listen, hold
behind
on, hold on. Let's be
5D.
real.
Me and
You
Beyond 5D
told me.
had a conversation. That was the conclusion.
Huh?
That was the conclusion of me and Beyond 5D's conversation. That's what you heard.
Okay, I'm not. I don't operate like that. So when you was telling me what you was telling me, I didn't say he meant this with all his heart and he's not trying to downplay it. I was just telling people this is what you said. So when I said yes or no, did you say you were trying to talk to the sister too? The answer was yes. That's all. If you had other reasons why you said it, that's a whole different conversation. If I said yes or no, did you say to me on the phone, I apologize, I shouldn't have handled it like that. That's all I was asking. Yes or no, did you say it? Same thing we doing right now. How you saying, yo, let me get this off. You get yours or I get mine. Boom, we saying what we saying. That could have happened 2 years ago. But out of the midst of all of the confusion and the spiraling and the hee and ha and the posting niggas tweets and shit, and I'm looking at everybody do this, you telling me to see where you coming from, see where I'm coming from, where I'm telling the truth. And everybody's telling people I'm lying, but they can't just say, he's telling the truth, but this is why we did what we did. He's telling, yeah, I did call phase one back and say, you know what? I was trying to talk to her. And then let me tell you something else. Let's get a little more personal. You told me that you ran into the sister at an event. You were like, I ran into her at an event. She was trying to, you know what I'm saying, talk to me, take pictures with me. He said, I played it to the left. Yes or no? Did I, if you might not remember this because it's a more intricate detail. I said, why did you do that? I said, if you was trying to talk to her and you actually told me, let's be real, you was only trying to crack. That's what you told me. You said, yo, I was only trying to hit shorty. I said, well, then why did you play it to the left? The moment you had the opportunity to do what you said that was your prerogative, that was your goal, then the moment phase one not even around, you can't claim no cop blocking, work your move. You were like, well, that didn't mean nothing to you at that point no more because it was already the cop blocking you said that was done. So here's what my point is to you, and we bring that to that close. Everything I said was true, and this just is one conversation. Imagine all the other shit I done said, shit true, and then people like, Sunrise, listen, you ran, we like, you're beefing over pussy. Let me show you. If you were paying attention, you just heard it. AHMOSE came to me and was like, I wanted to talk to her. I would never known that. And when I talked to your brothers and told them that, they were like, bro, that's not even the code. Because the code would have been, here's what you could have done. You could have, and I told you this on the phone. You could have just came up to me and be like, yo, I'm trying to, hey, that's me. I'm trying to halt down. And I could have told you, bro, you got that. That ain't even that. But
Hey,
nobody ever gave me that benefit of the truth. Everybody, I'm getting the side eye. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I'm the home wrecker. I'm all kind of shit. Go ahead.
Check this out. Check this out. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll stop saying that. Now, can we move on to something bigger? I won't bring that up no more. I won't say nothing about it. It's dead.
Am I still on here? I thought
hold on.
did I swipe left? Okay, go ahead.
Give me one second. I'm almost finished. It's dead. Sun Ra will not speak about this situation ever again. Sun Ra does not care no more. I shook. So let's move on. You are powerful. AHMOSE is powerful. LifeWave powerful. Sun Ra got a little power. Uma powerful. Young Elder powerful. Why we just can't all come together and figure this shit out, right?
Well, listen, listen. But even on the subject, man, cut me out. Like even
wait, hold on, AHMOSE, real quick, AHMOSE, beloved. I do want to hear what Faise got to say to that. Real quick, AHMOSE.
Okay.
I do want to hear what you got to say real quick.
Well, I'm already on to bigger. Here go the situation. All I ever wanted people to do was just stand on truth. I don't have no problem with AHMOSE. Let me show you something. Let me show you how I move on principle, right? I misspoke. I said AHMOSE's mom was in the paperwork. It was some shit I heard. I didn't go and do my due diligence. You feel what I'm saying? So I misspoke. He stepped to me, right? We damn near finna crash out about this shit until some say, yo, really do the check. And then it got cleared up. I'm like, damn, that's not the same name. That ain't even the same name. It might be similar, but it ain't even the same name. He's like, nigga, that's my aunt. Da, 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 da. What I do on live in front of everybody, I say, that's my bad. You right, because if a nigga would have said some shit about my mama, I'm stepping. Regardless of how nobody feel about it. In front of everybody, immediately, when I realized that was an error, I cleared it up. And then he was like, well, shit, and I don't have no reason to be in here. That's how I move. I'm principle-based. I don't got to get along with niggas. I don't got to be around niggas. I don't got to be in no gang or no crew and ride with niggas and show up together and match. I don't have to do that. But I can respect somebody who can be like, you know what? That's true. And then boom, when we see each other, nigga don't got to be on no type of bullshit. It could be respect. Boom. So far as I'm concerned, if a nigga can stand on truth, I don't have no reason to have no issue, no bringing their name up, none of that. All I'm doing that for is for moments like these when we like, look, this ain't no nigga trying to sun nobody. It's like, bro, this is what I was raised on. Nigga trying to figure out why I kept bringing it up. It's because of how everybody was shining on a nigga who didn't even have a platform to defend himself yet. So then he get the platform and he gonna defend himself, but people also have to remember why he would defend himself. He defended himself to show people how this can happen. It can happen that a lot of people are saying the same thing, but they could all not be telling the truth. Or it can happen that a lot of people are saying the same thing and they are telling the truth. Here's what I was raised to do, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Stand on truth. Even if it's embarrassing, even if you gotta eat one for it. If you realize you make an error, you gotta stand on that. If you know what I'm saying, did somebody some wrong, you gotta be like, hey, I gotta get that right. So when I'm like, look, just stand on truth. Yes or no this, yes or no that. That's what it is. I still, at this moment, I can say, because of that, I don't got no problem with you, AHMOSE. And really, respectfully, I already knew it couldn't be too much into that anyway because of how that shit happened that day when I was like, oh, this is gonna be such and such, such and such. And that lightning storm came through. and I was put on guard to be like, yo, ease up. You feel what I'm saying? So right now in this moment, all I'm saying is niggas stand on truth. I don't got no problem. That's one person could say, hey, you had your reasons. I respect whatever you saying. Boom. All I wanted people to know was Faise wasn't beefing about no female. He didn't go to no niggas about no female. Only nigga who he went to about that female was the nigga who introduced him to the female. He built a principle. I didn't start doing no business with that female without going to Lifeway to tell him I'm about to do business with her. You understand? That's how I move.
Got you. I ain't keep 1,000 with you. That situation, how I view all that shit, and even while I wasn't even really like, you know, I wasn't even really pursuing nothing like that in the first place, was because like I'm at I'm at an event that I'm thinking, you know, Waves is throwing, etc. Or like when I don't even think he was throwing it, but he has a hand in the shit. At that time, he was the one with the most like influence, etc. Know what I'm saying? Like I'm associating all the females as his females. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my interpretation. And so with that being said, like that's not even something that we that's not even something that like that's how I see it. Like that's how I dismissed the whole situation. You know, that was LifeWave shit.
We got to
Real
get
quick.
past that.
You
Go
might
ahead.
not realize this, AHMOSE, but you had my respect the moment we got off the phone. It's what happened when you took the social media that was like, damn, like we just was on the phone and we got out that bitch respectfully. Like I ain't had shit to say. You know what I mean? It was respect. And that's how I handled you. I was like, bro, you all good in my book. We don't got no problem. I didn't say, nigga, you got to follow me back. I ain't do none of that. I'm like, shit, we don't got no issue. But niggas took the social media. So my whole thing is, this for all the niggas who was coming through, commenting, you know what I mean? Talking about, you're a liar. You're trying to deflect from the fact that you're lying. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? You can do that to a person, right? And you could be 100% wrong. You feel me? It can happen. All right, you gonna chin up when it come time to be checked on it. You gonna chin up and be like, all right, that's how I know a lot of niggas wouldn't have made it. Being put through the smoke, they wouldn't have made it. Cause you gotta really show what you made of. You gonna chin up. This how it come. So when it became a situation where it's like, bro, why? They like, nigga, you need to shoot a fade. Why? Even though a nigga gonna be ready for a war to come, why we shooting a fade when this shit was just what it was, and now niggas is switching and we don't even understand the principle of what the switch is. So now when all this shit come around full circle, my whole purpose is everybody that's watching, you could be wrong about some shit. You could be wrong about somebody. And there's a lot of motherfuckers who wrong about me because of shit like that. And if I stand on some shit and double down on it, listen, even somebody that I'm dealing with was like, yo, I just want to know, did you really did that really happen with it? I was so offended, and I know she probably didn't even mean nothing by it. I was so offended, she probably would be able to tell you herself, because when I say something, I mean it. When I tell you this didn't happen, that didn't happen. When I say I didn't do this, I didn't do this. For her to be that close and just meeting me, this is one of the things she's saying when she just meeting me, showed me how deep the shit went. She don't even know me. Say I just gotta know. Did this happen with you? No. Why would I say it didn't happen? So my point is, it was so much more of a campaign to go against me than to be like, same thing I told him when we got on the phone. Why he didn't just come and talk to me? Now I get what you said though, because you were like, nigga, I didn't know you. Look, I respect that. At the same time, if you didn't know me, right, then to jump in and you don't even know what's going on, we had a conversation. I told you what was going on. It just had to be principled. So I just want people to know the truth, because I'll be put in a box with a whole bunch of niggas, and then I'm like, yo, I don't know how everybody else moving, y'all, but this is how I'm moving. I gotta move like this because it's all I got. All I have is principle. I gotta move like this. When Lifeway was like he was aggravated, I didn't negate that. I said, shit, I probably was. You know what I mean? But let's not spin the narrative, because Lightweight was telling me to play my music for people. He introduced me to SG Hazel. Like this is how that situation went. It wasn't no, hey, everybody just listen to my music. I read the room. You know what I'm saying? Only time that'll happen is if a nigga riding in my car or we riding in the car, you know you'll listen to my shit, right? And even still, I got to deal with the fact people probably don't always want to hear my shit. That wasn't that situation. Nigga was telling me, hey, play that one song, put Phase 1 on. Why did y'all kick it? Or they kick it. I didn't hear AHMOSE really do it. But why did they kick it? Like, I was just playing my music and everybody just like bomb humbugging around and I can't read a room. Come on now. It's just things like what Lightweight was saying, like we can't lose with him. You know, everybody, we can't lose with him. How I know he was going to Dwight Howard house before he went? Because he told me. And he was like, I need you to meet Dwight. You got to meet him. You got to meet Innerly Chopper. You got to meet Angela Simmons. You got to meet Summer Walker. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that. And then for one switch to happen like that, you got to imagine it's like what happened to cause everybody gen out. So I'm going to investigate. And at the same time, I'm going to defend what the fuck I'm doing because I was there on business. I don't know what everybody else was there for, but I was there on business. So all I'm saying is you stand on truth. I don't got no problem with you, nigga. I done made errors. And in person, people done seen me make an error. I get this shit right. And on live, y'all done seen me like I just said, oh yeah, I should never said that about your moms. She didn't have nothing to do with that shit. Bro, I don't chin up. I'll take that. Boom. It's what it is. And then we keep moving. You know what I mean? The truth is coming out. That's all this is. Pop was saying the same thing in one of the letters. You know what I mean? And AHMOSE, you may not remember, but you let me read the letter Pop wrote to you, wrote to your mother. He wrote it to your mother. You let me read that letter. So my thing is, if I was really, if I was really this nigga who was like getting on everybody's nerves, why was I getting a certain type of treatment in person? And everybody talking about this behind the scenes shit. Nobody said that to me. You're like you said it should have been some more confronting. You damn right. You know what I mean? What you voting niggas out in the back for? You know, no. If it's some situation that is really a problem, it should have been that. They didn't don't tell me not to come to the event until after all that shit blew up. But them 3 days, it wasn't none of that. Everywhere people were going, I knew, right? Like they were like, yo, I got you, whatever you got, whatever you need, we will take you there if you ain't got the whip, da-da-da-da. It was never you're a problem. How you go from, I need you to meet everybody, da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop, so all of a sudden, it wasn't no build-up. It was all of a sudden, it became, you're too slow. At that time, I was eating meat. You're going to slow us down, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, if that's the case, niggas who are around you is going to slow you down. But niggas ain't going to say that. It be bigger niggas. They friends be eating meat. You know, nobody don't tell nobody that. Your friends be smoking weed. You ain't going to say that. But then they'll kick it like I'm the disagreeable. You feel what I'm saying? No. We here to stand on truth. I don't got no problem, no beef. We don't got to follow each other. We don't got to do none of that. But all I'm saying is, I ain't gonna say this one down, this one up. To say he stood up, said, hey, that's true. That's all I ask. Anybody else that can ever do that, boom. All right, it's salute. I'm from that. It's salute. We don't gotta have no type of none of that after that. You know what I mean? It's just what it is.
Right. Look, that's fair. Everybody stay in their own lane. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all y'all support Dr. York. Okay? Stay in y'all lane. Stop beefing. Stop talking about Nikki. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? She's at home sleeping, not worried about none of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? You guys are too powerful. Paige, you got a good following. Almost you have a big following. You know what I'm saying? Continue, just focus on that. You know what I'm saying? For real.
If I didn't keep talking about that shit, truth would have never came out. I don't know about niggas, but I'm gonna endure to the end about what I stand on, unless I'm wrong. And I just hope and pray. That's why I was so like, damn, if I was tripping about a female, here go the principal. Niggas should have came to me like, bro, you tripping. You getting tender. Hey, get back right. Stand on your square. What you doing? This is a female. She for everybody. Da 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 da. Niggas could have did that. If that's your folks. You know what I mean? And it don't even got to be a nigga that you really just know. But if it's a nigga that's gonna be around the motion, make sure he on his. Niggas ain't do that. If y'all really thought I was beefing about a female, mad about it, nigga could have came to me like, bro, you know you gotta stand up, bro. I don't know what you on. Hey, we gotta get back to this money, nigga. We gotta get back to this, or we gotta get back to that. That's how niggas do where I'm from. Yo, you gotta get back to the motion. But niggas ain't do that. Niggas like, hey, we gonna sneak out to the side. No. If one of y'all niggas get the bug iron, let me say for example, I'm gonna say it like this. If one of my brothers, my biological brothers, get the bug on about a female for one that ain't even his, or a woman that ain't even his, we hitting that chest. Boom. What you doing? Get back up. Yeah. Yo, you got to get right. You know what I mean? And when his brother's around like that, nigga know, like, it ain't about no, oh, he put his hands on me, I got to fight back. Nigga, check that chest. You got to get back right. You tripping. You know what I mean? Oh, no, that's wrong. That ain't in your shit. Boom. And you get back on yours. So all I kept saying was, damn, ain't nobody handle me like family. It's a way to handle people who family. And I'm family. How you know I'm family? Cause I'm still here calling niggas names, da-da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. We can argue, da-da-da-da-da, go back and forth. I stand up, say niggas who don't even know y'all, niggas stop getting at y'all because they don't fucking know y'all. Or they not from that orientation to even speak on shit they don't know nothing about. That's family business. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I was taught to move like a family. I'm from that family. You know what I mean? And it's a certain principle that we wear for real. And it's in us. So it ain't no, we bringing up this girl name just because I don't, listen, I told you, she seen me at one of the buildings, events, something Lightweight did. She didn't even come up to the spot. She didn't even come near until I walked off. She was standing there off in the cut until I walked off. She could have cleared a lot of shit up too. She could have told y'all niggas, bro, there ain't nothing happened. We went up there. She could have told y'all that. But no, they keep shit going like Uma was saying. And everybody getting off on it.
We talked. Like, I talked to her afterwards. Like she like she broke down the whole situation. Now her interpretation is different than a lot of these other interpretations, though. You know, her perspective, and from what I heard, you know what I'm saying. So she broke down the whole situation with the Beyond 5Ds and all that shit like that.
Well, then that's principle. Like I said, she knew what was going on when the shit was going on. Cause she was like, I actually asked her, like, yo, I ain't had my car that time. It was really with my brother's car. I'm like, shit, you can take me to Jonesboro. That's when I was staying in Jonesboro. She was like, yeah, but I gotta take him home. It's a million niggas out at this spot. She know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? By even just saying I gotta take him home without even saying a nigga name. And what I do, I say, oh nah. I say, you good, I'm gonna hang back. If I was on some cop blocking shit, a nigga, guess what a nigga would have did? Knowing me. I would have been like, yo, meaning by knowing me, I mean my mind is a motherfucker. If I want to work a move, who can tell me I can't work it? You feel what I'm saying? That's how I am. I could have just been like, hell yeah, we could drop him off, and then boom, we go grab some shit, get some food. I got some shit to show you, da-da-da-da. Oh, I've been wanting to get the, I could have worked a fucking move. You know what I mean? What I do? Just to stop the shit from being weird as I felt the shit was going to be, I said, nah, y'all go ahead. I said that. So it would never know. She could have cleared it up. And if you saying she did with you, whatever, okay, my point is this. Everybody involved know the truth. Everybody involved know what went down. Even when it came down to the crying thing, I said that. I cried because of the Reiki session. That conversation, I don't know where everybody getting all this other stuff from, because in that conversation, she was like, you remind me of Anu. You look like Anu to me. I love you. I hope you don't think this weird. Don't think this is weird. I love you. I'm like, nah, you don't got to think that's weird. I say, you just around love right now. I said, yo, we've been up here 30 minutes, right? It was a free session. I was going to pay for the shit. I'm telling you detail. I was literally going to pay for it, $60 for an hour. I said, she was like, nah, you don't, for you, it's free. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this weirdo nigga floating around narrative coming from? For you, it's free. I said, nah, I said, I got you. She said, no, don't worry about it. It's my blessing. We get in there. I didn't even want to do the whole hour. I said, yo, we've been here 30 minutes. Here's what I said verbatim. I said, I'm not trying to keep you away from population too long. You know how niggas get. She wanted to stay up there asking me about astral projection and the bloodline of the Anunnaki, all this other stuff. And eventually I said, look, we got to go back down there. When we come back down there, what I say, because we ran out of wine. I'm about to ride with her to go get the wine. Right? She say, I'm not going to lie. You know, when y'all went up there, they thought y'all was fucking. Meaning it was conversation about that shit. Has nothing to do with me. Same reason why I told her, please don't forget your Reiki bowls. Because I knew I'm not finna do no Reiki session in front of everybody. I don't know where everybody get that from. I'm going to a secluded area. You know what I mean? And that's what we did. I said, don't forget your bowls. This girl forgot the damn bowls. So I know what motherfuckers is thinking. Why? How you can know what motherfuckers is thinking? What Sunrise just said. I was fucking a bitch. That's what niggas is doing in them rooms. Okay, I wasn't.
Right, you niggas was downstairs talking all night. When I woke up, you niggas was still talking at 9 a.m.
Okay, so point being, I went there for that.
The fuck?
So when we went up there to do the Reiki, that's what we went up there to do.
You niggas was talking all night, my nigga.
Yeah, do you not hear my voice? Right now, my voice is hoarse. I'm talking all night now.
Okay.
Do you know his father? Listen,
Huh?
do you know my father, Bodie?
Yeah, yeah, both. I
You ever been
found
on the
yes.
phone with him?
No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I
Okay,
have not.
well then you don't know because we'll be on the phone
I
for
don't know.
9-10 hours. AHMOSE, when we went to the hotel, right? Did I leave before you or did you leave before me?
Nah, like I was the first to leave for real.
Okay, AHMOSE was like, fuck this shit. I was still talking. I was talking till 7 a.m.
I know. When I woke up and came downstairs, you niggas was still
No,
talking.
nigga, I'm talking about at the hotel,
Okay, hotel. Okay.
right? I was talking to 7 a.m. I was the one literally with the last words, and then Nikki left, and Lifeway and what you call it, the Kiana girl was there when I left. You understand? So my point is, yeah, we're gonna talk because there's a lot to talk about, and when we're talking, we're bringing people to a different type of tone they didn't even know was out here. It's a whole different type of teaching, a whole different type of stuff that people didn't get exposed to. I was exposed to it, so we're gonna talk every chance we get. You know what I mean? Remember what Pop was like? He don't want introverts. He said he want people that's gonna go out and teach. He said he don't want people sitting in the class observing knowledge. He said if they don't go out and teach it, we're wasting our time. Reason why my voice is hoarse, I'm literally screaming for change. I'm making people understand. Look, the truth is important. We don't have no truth. What we got left. The whole reason why Pop is in there off of lies, and y'all know that. You've been around the conspiracy. It's a concentrated effort. So it ain't about no. I get where you coming from. Sometimes you got to understand it like this. If you know my father, right, you should ask him about his son and just listen. Don't talk. You should ask him.
He has good things to say about you.
And I'm telling you what to do. Ask
Okay.
him, yo, tell me what I need to know about phase one. And just be quiet. If you interrupt, you won't get it. Right? Be quiet. Let him tell you. And he'll explain everything about even, just let him talk to you. And he'll tell you why I'm even here. He did a class with Young Elder, why is phase one here? He took it down. But you had a glimpse.
I saw that.
Okay, so you had a glimpse. He said phase one is not here.
Interdimensional warrior. That's what he said.
Ilamutajessed, an avatar.
Right.
There's not many of us left. You know what I'm saying? He said phase one is not here to hurt anybody. He's just going to make sure they pay homage to Pops. He's going to make sure that people not only pay homage, because you got to have it from the mortal view and the immortal view. Pay homage, but also recognize that which was brought by him that we would not have had if he didn't bring what he brought. It is okay to acknowledge what everybody else brought. It is not okay to acknowledge what everybody else brought and not acknowledge what he brought. You know what I mean? So we don't have any of this, what we're talking about from this level, without him. It would not have been the same. So that's what I'm here to do. When you see me at these events, you want to know why I'm there, that's why I'm there. I'm peeping game. Who's this? Who's that? Oh, this a new person? Oh, new person in charge? All right, let me take their name down. All right, let me go find out who this is. Hey, Pop, you heard about this person? Okay, cool. Hey, Umi, what's his name? All right, boom. Let me get on live with this person. Okay, let me call this person. Yeah, we bringing everything around to the center. You know what I mean? Everybody else, all these people, these stragglers, I don't know why they there doing what they doing. I know why I'm there. So ask about me. It ain't about no, we on a whole different plane. There's only a certain amount of things I can say anyway. But we on a whole different plane with this. This live didn't happen for no reason. This conversation didn't happen for no reason. When Tyler Jet went off on me, I told Young Elder what we were gonna do. We did that. It's done. We handled it like that. When people stand on truth, you see me. I have no problem. Boom. It's just what it is. I have no problem. As long as you can do that, it can be that. You know what I mean? And everybody move how they need to move. We need to push more, right? Everybody got their reasons. We need to push more of what's going on right now. I don't think anybody in a right mind, no matter what your thoughts are, thinks that Pop not only deserve to be in there, but deserve to be being tortured. Anybody in a right mind would be like, yo, that ain't even how the prison system supposed to work, right? You don't think he need to still be in there, even if you think he needed to be in there. There's no reason for him to be in there. He's an elder fighting to get out. That matters. You know what I mean? Not just the simple fact alone that it was a setup. It matters that this is not only an elder, right? This is an actual father to many, a spiritual father to many, all right? A leader to many, okay? He saved people's life, literally sometimes, all right? He looked out for the communities. He gave people a way of life. He gave people a swag of teaching. He showed people how to put food on the table, right? Take care of their family, how to be a man, some stuff that I wish I was there to benefit from personally. This is not somebody who is some throwaway, right? Who believed in spaceships, like they try to kick the narrative. This is a very important person who's still here with us, all right? And everything you see me doing is so people can know who that is, and that the day comes we can see him home. That's it. If you with me on that, there's no reason for a nigga to, why would I be against you? Why would you be against me? This is what I'm on. I'm telling you right now, if anybody want to know what I'm on, Pop's got to come home. When Pop comes home, I'm awaiting further instructions. That's it. If you want to know what I'm on, my whole life has been get the man out of the belly of the beast. How can I help? I'm on duty. All that other, I just showed you. And if she told you the situation, she should have really told you what the business was. I still ain't spoke on the business. She should have told you what the business was if she told you anything, what I was telling her we were going to do. The moment that I met her, because she was like, I need to get your information. I didn't ask her for her number, none of that. She said, I need to get your information. From that moment, I started running by her, right? After she kept hitting me up, I said, look, let me run this by you, right? And I ran that business by her. That's what it was about. And guess what it was centered around? Pops. The movement. I went to LifeWave about it. So all I see is they threw 5D in there to throw it off. That's all I could see. That if he would have never come, not only would that have never happened, it would have never gone how it went, right? The other side of it is, well, then niggas probably wouldn't have shown me how they'll gen out. Because I think that it needed to happen for me to be able to see, don't get too comfortable around people who claim they with Pops. Because this is how they'll do you. Y'all hear me? I'm talking to the people listening. Don't get too comfortable around people who claim they with Pops, because they'll do you in. You got to still be careful or cautious about how you move it. Boom. That's it, though. I think it's principle enough. I think we said we need to be.
To add on to it though, real quick, how old girl the situation down, as more like saying like females got their own little way of interpreting the situation, it would definitely add more drama to the situation. Shit, from her perspective, she wasn't really fucking with nobody for real. Fucking barely beyond 5D. I mean, although that, yeah, it how she brought down the situation, it don't make nobody look good. Like how, and that's how she broke the shit down to me per se. Beyond 5D, he was she said, she said he was trying to like, like it was, like it don't make nobody look good. But like I don't, like, once again, I never even saw that
What?
situation. Go
I got a
ahead.
question. Did she say anything bad about me? If she did, she was right to say it. If she did,
Nah, she didn't say shit about you.
Okay, 'cause I did say something. I was tipsy, so I did say something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, fair enough. Fair
Nah,
enough.
hell nah. Nah.
You probably don't
Nah.
even realize it though. Like sometimes female be vibing type of shit. They don't even be taking it how you think you taking it.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? My thing is, again, I wasn't tripping on her. She know again. Okay, let me ask you: did she talk about the business?
She spoke on her interpretation of the business, or like how she interpreted it, what was going on. I mean, like she feel like, like you asked shit. Like she feel like everybody, like, know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, she yeah. But I mean, it also could be due to environmental factors that also could be like influencing people's perspectives and stuff like that. But I mean, according to her, you know, like she was into Beyond 5D because, like that was her type at that moment, like, and stuff like she never really spoke in depth on, no, she spoke on the whole Reiki, like, whole situation that was happening like upstairs. Know what I'm saying? Like that was elaborated upon. Now, as far as the in-depths like of the business, absolutely not. I ain't even, what I'm saying? Like, and see, when she did speak on people, she didn't really say, like, it wasn't even it wasn't even like a neutral perspective for real.
Yeah. Hey, look, you don't gotta say no name. Did anybody say I said I slept with her?
Did anybody say that you said
I didn't hear. I did not hear
absolutely?
that.
Huh?
I
I'm
didn't hear
not
that.
asking you, son, Ra. I don't want nobody to
Oh
be
my.
confused about the answer,
Oh my
bro.
bad. Okay, my
Did,
bad. My bad. My
did
bad.
anybody say I said I slept with her?
Actually, to keep it 1,000, she said that somebody said that you said that you slept with
Boom.
her. There we go.
The end. Boom. Boom. I'm taking myself out today. I don't know what I'm gonna
That's
do.
she told me personally.
I'm
Like that's
taking myself out today. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm put on my finest linen.
Hello?
I'm taking myself out today. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably hit up. I don't know. Maybe go grab me a vegan wrap from Tassili. I don't know. I'll probably go to just Walmart to walk around. Did y'all hear what he just said? He said, she said, somebody told her that I said I slept with her. Do you want to guess? Does anyone want to take a wild guess? Does anyone want to take a wild
I'm gonna keep it
guess? Does
1,000.
anybody want to take a wild guess
I'm
as
back.
to who told her that shit?
I have no.
Beyond
I have no
So
idea.
did we
5D.
hash things out?
Can I?
Yeah, we good. We good. Look,
I bet.
beyond
Sounds like
5D.
an amazing thing,
Beyond 5D. Give me 5 more minutes, Uma.
No.
Beyond
I'm about to put my
5D.
shit on the charger. You good. Oh,
Beyond
shit.
5D. He don't even got to say the name. You want to know how
Now hold on.
listen?
I want to clarify it though, right? Says basically that somebody was basically saying that you trying to make it seem as if
Yeah,
that you were like that
that's
was the
the same
interpretation.
shit.
Now I don't
AHMOSE.
know if that was beyond 5D for sure.
Okay. I respect where you coming from. So let me talk to the people who been there from the beginning. When I said the day it took place, I said this nigga 5D told her some shit. Cause everything said 5D, 5D, 5D. I said a million times, if he told her that I said I slept with her, I can't even be mad because I know some females who they not finna go ask you if you really said that shit. They just gonna be like, oh nah, and cut you off. So here go the situation. Not only was that already said to me, Atmos, which is why I asked, you just confirmed it that she was told that. Look, I'm so grateful this conversation happened because it gave me a whole different push and motivation that this is the year where all the truth gonna come out. My going through this situation and telling people, nah, bro, somebody was pillow talking. I know pillow talk. When I hear it, somebody did that shit. Because niggas done pillow talk females away from me before. Females I wasn't even trying to fuck with. Niggas done pillow talk them away. I don't even know this nigga. And niggas who know me, AHMOSE, know, again, like I just was telling Sunrock, this ain't no disrespect, is just what I'm saying. Certain niggas don't do that shit. We ain't gonna go around talking about some, we were fucking this female, da-da-da-da-da. Niggas I know don't hear me doing that. They will never hear me do that shit. So for a nigga who I don't even fucking know, who all I know about you is that you interviewed Rashad Jamal in Lifeway, you DM'd me and said that I was a spiritual influencer that you've been looking at, that you want to interview, and you was coming down from Miami, wherever the fuck, to interview me. I said, cool, run it. That's all I know about you. Why the fuck would I come to you and say, yo, you know I'm hitting that? Do you get what I'm saying? And then if she told you about the Reiki situation, look at this and how we went up there. She didn't say nothing about us having sex. So watch this. That time where we went up them stairs is when them niggas started to work that shit in their brain. It didn't have nothing to do with me. We come down them stairs. Guess what my aunt tell me? They said they thought you was fucking. So then what a nigga do? Let me tell you what niggas will do, y'all. All right?
Oh my
Niggas will
God,
lay down on that
goodness.
pillow.
Oh
Yeah, the
my
nigga
God.
smile. Hey, did he, the way he making the scene, he's saying like y'all was, you know what I'm saying, getting it on. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying too much. Oh, nah, tell me more about what you're saying. No, I don't want to say too much. Nah, tell me more. Okay, since you insist. He was telling niggas that when y'all went up there in that room, y'all had sex. I heard this nigga the whole conversation. Who been around? Do y'all remember me telling y'all this? I heard this whole conversation. They don't know me. And I've been holding on to that saying, look, that shit gonna come out. Yeah, this nigga, here, that what happened, AHMOSE. He told her that, and then she blocked me. I said, yo, what the fuck happened? They said 5D. 5D had unfollowed me. He couldn't block me because it would have been too obvious. False accusations. One thing about that ninth sense, if you have it, it does not lie. You know you being cheated on. You know somebody lying to your face. You'll let them lie. Why? Because you don't know why they would do that. But
You
you're
talking
going to
about
watch them
you talking
now.
about intuition. You talking
Yeah,
about intuition.
it's a nice sense. Most women have it, right? Well, all of them have it
Intuition.
naturally. A few men have it. We can learn it if we respect
I got that motherfucker
the
for
women,
real. Go ahead.
right? For everybody that's listening, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's been 2 years in the making, but you just got your window seat. So I respect AHMOSE for saying it. On the record, AHMOSE did not say that 5D said it, right? He didn't say that. But he did say, which I respect him for, absolutely, that was said. So can you see now what happened? Can y'all see now what I meant when I said they said false accusations? Everybody's going to believe the jail. They're not going to believe you. I didn't understand what they meant, and then it happened. So really, again, I feel like I don't got no problem with the sister because again, you know what I mean? And I don't have to deal with that at all. I don't really care what nothing going on with her. I know why she did that shit. I know why. Because this nigga pillow talk. You want to know what else? We was scheduled to do business 2 days after we were leaving that day when the police was coming, talking about the noise ordinance. We was scheduled to do business. She just had to handle some shit. I was literally going to her house to do business. 2 hours after I pulled off, because she was looking for her keys. They showing me everything now. She looking for her keys. I'm in the living room resting by myself. Everybody else clicked up in the rooms. I'm down in the living room resting by myself, right? She downstairs when I wake up, walking behind on the couch. I'm like, yo, what's good? Right back. She said, I'm looking for my keys. Right back. I said, well, you remember I'm just waking up. Like, remember where you had them? Da, 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 da. She said, I really think they up there in that room. She said, can you go look? I said, why you need me to go look? She said,
Airbnb.
because if I go look, here she go again. She said, he gonna want me to take him home. I said, all right, whatever. Before then, we was standing out on the porch talking to business. So I go up there, I knock, some nigga named Tut, whoever the fuck the nigga was, answer the door. This nigga 5D towering behind this nigga just looking at me. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't think he has a choice. He gonna tower. So I don't mean to say it like he was trying to do it. You know what I mean? But he just looking at me, and I'm like, yo, yeah, Nikki was looking for her keys, right? And they were like, yo, we don't know where it's at, da 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 da. Niggas was all at the door and shit. All right, whatever. I came downstairs. I said, yo, they don't know, nobody know where it's at. It ain't up there. She went up there to get the keys, came back down, said, I got them. We walked out at the same time. We talked about the business. She got in her car. I got in my car. I'm gearing up. I'm loading up, making sure everything right. I pull off and realize she's still sitting there. But I remember her saying something about taking them home. So here's what I put together. I knew that since it was about 8 a.m. when I pulled off, by 11 a.m. I was blocked. It took me an hour to get home, right? I laid down, sent the message, said, yo, hey, I got everything straight for da-da-da-da. I'm glad the business working out. Woo, woo, woo. We'll talk. The message didn't go through.
Ooh, damn.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm showing y'all that ninth sense is a motherfucker. The message didn't go through.
Right.
And what wound up happening, they said, yo, it's 5D. He did it. False accusations. Because how you go from, I'm ready to work, we good, to all of a sudden, nigga blocked on everything. He told her that shit. And here go the sad part, y'all, which is really, it's crazy. It's not true. I don't do that. I don't talk sex shit to niggas. That's weird behavior. You know what I mean? So he lied. If you listening, he lied to you. You don't gotta, you know what I mean? It's what it is. He lied to you. That's all it is. But I'm glad it happened.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad y'all all hash things out, right? This is amazing. Now we done move forward, right? But I know this is a random question though. This how do y'all feel? Because I know this for all of y'all, all three of y'all. How do y'all feel when dudes come up here like, I know this man is telling the truth because I'm just watching him detail for detail and he gotta be telling the truth. Like, how do y'all feel about that? I'm just curious. Like, how does that make you feel?
Go ahead.
I mean, like, it depends, you know. Cause I mean, like some people would say that they like, you know, like, yo, like I can feel this person speaking the truth. It's really coming from a like inherent bias that they may have, you know.
I'm trying
Like
to understand. Like, are they fans, or are they just saying? Like, are they saying it to say it, or is like just to?
it's
I'm just trying to understand it. I really
I
don't
saw the
understand
comment
this type
too.
of behavior.
I saw that comment too, Uma. I saw it too.
I'm just it's
no,
because it's
that's
not just that. I've watched a couple of comments, and I'm just like, why? And there's been a lot. It's been a lot. You know what I mean? I'm just curious. Like, I really just don't
They
understand
might
it. So
just be,
I'm just
yeah,
curious.
here's what I think. They might just be paying attention. You know what I mean? To
Mm-hmm.
consistency. You can't really know because you weren't there. Right?
Right. That's what make it weird.
Well,
Right.
it
Exactly.
could be that.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying. I'll look at it like this. Well, I see that it's also able to be looked at like this. Some shit don't add up, some shit do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if a motherfucker can say some shit that can add up, he might be telling the truth. So you may be leaning more towards this is true. And then when you can bring on witnesses, this is how court work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is how fitna is going to go. All right? Your witness is going to step forward. You got 4 angels with you if you Muslim, you coming from that orientation. You know what I mean? You got 2 that's on your left and your right that's going to question you. You know what I mean? It's certain people that's given certain roles so that judgment can be carried through all the way. You test it multiple times. Same thing with court. Approach the stand. Your Honor, can I approach the stand? Or can I question the witness? Da 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 da. Boom boom. So when stuff like that happens, and it's like, damn, okay, bro did come out and say that's true, that's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. So
Okay.
now,
Okay. Maybe I think I asked the question the wrong way. Maybe I need to, but I got what I got what you're saying. But I want to ask y'all this, like, how does it feel like to have fans? Like I heard you earlier say I can't just go places without people following me or without being like that uncomfortability. Like, how do y'all deal with that? Like, how?
one of y'all want to answer it first?
It's not. It doesn't make y'all uncomfortable.
It's like this, you know. I don't have no children, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I admire my mother and I still do. I
Ashe.
still admire my mother and my father for everything they provided for me,
Life.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a little more on the extreme side when we're dealing with life versus
They
no, you're
provided you
right. I'm not
life.
saying it in
They
a bad
did.
way. Life versus entertainment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No, I'm saying in a good way. In a good
people can
way.
admire you for what you provide,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. I'll just be
I
curious.
admire your father for
Mm-hmm.
I tell you this, he saved my life before I knew I had one. I
Mm.
admire his works that not only affected the world, affected me personally. Members of the NOI admire Farrakhan. Some people
Mm.
worship, all right? Pops never told anybody to worship him.
Mm-mm.
You feel what I'm saying? He never
So
told.
wait, hold on. I have a question
Go
about
ahead.
that. Then I have a question about that. If he said that phase, so enlighten me on why we hold his birthday to be sacred. And I'm not being funny.
It's just, yeah, it's
So
tradition.
look, so look, so
It's
look.
a simple answer,
Because
tradition.
I but look,
It's been
we
Okay.
used
around.
to do Saviors Week. We used to do Saviors Week every year, and it wasn't just one day. It was like a whole week. So that's something that was considered sacred as well.
Okay.
And not only that, also, after going through certain processes of initiation, I realized that it was something that he had to do every year annually because of, how far he was in his priesthood status.
Okay.
But go ahead.
I see. I see. I
Yeah,
see.
that's why the drumming is very important and stuff like that. And having the people there is very important. So it's a lot to it.
And he's and I will add this. He is considered. I don't care how you feel about him. He is considered to be a god on earth. So I do understand that on that part. To be honest.
And he calling himself God. He's telling you also you're gods. He was
In fact,
trying to tell people, they said, I'm saying I'm God, but it's already written that everybody is, listen, you have the right to govern yourself as gods. Or you could choose to be Enosites or it's ensign or mortals, all right, and forget and lose that right. So he wasn't trying to, he said, stop trying to make me out to be this special person. He said, I'm not a holy man, I'm a teacher, right?
Right.
So
Right.
my point is
yeah,
this, that's not really going to stop people from worshiping him. That's not going to stop people. Some people might still fan out. It happens. I tell people the same thing. It is uncomfortable. I don't really like when people fan out. But at the
yeah.
same time, I used to be a fan. I was a fan of Eminem, right? As a young
Mm-mm.
person. Um, I
But you
don't think
I
wasn't
it,
was,
celebrating his birthday though, Faye.
huh?
You wasn't celebrating his
Yeah,
birthday. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't raised into a
I'm
tradition where
sorry
I
for
already
laughing.
explained that. I wasn't raised into a culture where we celebrate Eminem's birthday. And Eminem
Okay.
ain't did shit but provide entertainment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's not the same thing. My point is this. I know what it's like to be a fan.
Right.
When you find that God in you, you grow out of that. So a person who's a leader for real, or I won't say a leader for real because you can mislead people. A
Mm-hmm.
person that's a leader with genuine intentions doesn't want fans. They
That's
want
fact.
people to be able to access what they access. They want people to be able to achieve what they achieve or greater. You know what I mean? So
That's
I,
fact.
I think,
go
and
ahead.
then I think as a leader, I think majority of the time people, they take that term leader. And just because they have, like you said, people can mislead people. They have, a lot of people that are seeking for knowledge and stuff like that. That technically doesn't make them a leader. That make them a teacher. A leader is someone that's able to provide, like a village, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a leader.
Facts.
Right. And I mean,
That's facts.
here's
That's
like I
facts.
say, it's still a fact. At the same time, you can lead people off a cliff.
Yeah,
You know
facts.
what I mean?
Hmm.
That's why I say I want to be cautious when I'm speaking on leader. Same reason you're saying it. Because it can mean a million things to a million people. To answer
Hmm.
your question, because it wasn't always like this, right? It wasn't always that I get in a lift ride and now I got to be cautious because when I tell people play my music, they're like, yo, this you? I know you. I follow you. You got the letter, little baby. You did it. Now it's like that. You know what I mean? And the best thing I can say is just don't let any of this go to your head. When you really know why you're doing it, it can't go to your head. when you've been a star your whole life, right? The fame can't go to your head. What happens is you just got to move different. So I
I
don't
agree
tell.
on
I
that.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say majority of people who've been looked at as a subject their whole life, they tend to not want that fame though.
Hmm.
Cause I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
gonna
my thing. I don't
front.
really want if you.
As a kid,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
remember people used to try to get to me just so they could get to my father. Like, oh yeah, I'm here. Oh yeah, yeah. That's annoying.
Right.
That's really annoying. That's why I'm like, that's why I
Okay.
be trying to
Okay. Yeah.
understand like how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I was young, that shit used to irritate me. Like the way that, they'll try to use you just to get to them. That's like I'm hearing all of y'all, earlier with the debate back and forth about the female, not for nothing. Shorty could have just been intentionally just going back and forth and doing
Mm.
this, and the third, trying to figure out who she wanted more or who she wanted whatever. All of these y'all gotta understand when y'all are people that have this much following, this much type of clout and stuff like that, it really becomes dangerous. Y'all become targets, not just for the people that don't want certain messages out, but also for these scavenger females out here too. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And y'all
Scavengers.
and y'all gotta one thing that needs to stick together is that brotherhood, or women respect that more. Certain type of women. Just remember, there's always gonna be those other type of women around, no matter what. But
Yeah. When
and
niggas wanted to get shit done, we sent women in. You know what I mean?
oh
Because
yeah,
a nigga ain't
definitely.
gonna ever. They never detect it. You know what I mean? You think she did it there randomly? I'm just being real.
That's
We
Yeah,
fact.
want
no,
shit
that's
done.
real.
We sent the sisters in. They gonna move. They move, and it's just what it is. So it could happen. That's why niggas supposed to just stand on principle.
But
It never. It go
to
ahead.
add to that point though, like further context, even with the whole situation, like I don't think Beyond 5D or Phase One knew each other, because I heard somebody ask in the comments, like, was Beyond 5D and Phase One's prior? Like, I don't believe that there was a brotherhood established there in the first place for codes or whatever.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
keep that's my problem. I keep thinking that y'all always
But
like.
see, that's
Remember,
what
I
I
told
was
y'all I
about to
just went
say.
off of a assumption. I went off of seeing y'all in pictures together and all that stuff. I just automatically
Mm-mm.
assumed.
So look, Omi, you know how y'all
Hmm.
got girl code, right?
I don't know what that
You
what
ain't never
girl
heard.
code. Wash
No.
your butt.
Okay. Have you ever heard of girl code?
Girl code? No, not really.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay. Well, I didn't know. I thought I planned a whole dissertation for that
What
response
in
to
the
be
hell
yes.
is girl
So
code?
I'm gonna
Please
try
let me
another
know, because I
approach.
feel like I'm not a girl because I'm missing out on something.
Okay.
What's a
Well,
girl
then I'm just
code?
gonna assume you. I'm just gonna act like you said yeah. So yeah, you see how you heard a girl code, right? Okay. I don't know what y'all. Let me be the first person to say it. I don't really. I tried to write a book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Called Think Like a Woman.
Mm.
I never finished it. I got past like the first paragraph, and I was like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how the fuck to think like a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's possible for a nigga to write that book. It's maybe an elder, somebody who been in it can. But my point is, we really don't know y'all code, okay? But we can study it and we can try, right? Niggas have a code. Women have a code. Okay, I'll give you the example. To the best of my ability, please don't grill me, right?
Cook, clean,
All right.
be a wife,
And
be a
no,
mother.
no. Here go, here
Okay,
go,
I'm
here go
just thinking
the
of all the
scenario.
things that,
Here go the
you
scenario.
know.
You in a
Mm-hmm.
room full. It's a gathering, room full of niggas. The way you sit down, your glass will tell the sister across the room that you got your eye on this nigga. We don't know that. We not paying no attention. I give niggas this example so that people can understand. I even told 5D in the minutes while we were there talking about emotional intelligence, and the sister was like, "You on point, right?" Because he tried to hit me with an emotional intelligence conversation. I was like, "Yo, you could be sitting in a room full of females as a gathering, room full of niggas and females alike, or men and women. They communicating with each other. The sisters are, but you don't know they are. So they could be having a
Mm-hmm.
conversation and you sitting right there, right? One of them talking about some girl. I stopped going to Walmart, right? You thinking, okay, here they go talking about random shit. Okay, okay. Listen, you see how she laughed? End of the story. End of the story, right? Girl, I'm not going to Walmart no more. I'm tired of that. Why you not going? Oh, why you not going to Walmart, girl? What happened to Walmart? It ain't all the great value they talking about. Well, then her friend gonna be like, I tried to put you on the Publix. You don't want to shop there. You know what I mean? And she like, well, I tried Publix out. You know,
What kind
Publix
of girls are
ain't
these? It sound like these girls just hopping all
you
over
know,
the place. What?
I mean, we only went through 2 people.
Yeah, but that's still enough to.
And that's when you
That's all
spoiled it. You
right.
spoiled it before I got to the punchline. Damn.
I'm thinking
All right.
Publix.
So
I'm thinking about all
bottom
the
line,
people inside of
top line
Publix.
is
I'm thinking
Publix.
about all the
The
people
thing,
in
okay, so she said, I tried to put you on the Publix. I tried Publix out. Yeah, it could work. But girl, what happened to Dollar Tree? You
oh
already know what's going on
no.
with Dollar Tree.
Wait,
So
so
guess what? Niggas,
you're talking about men, right?
yes.
You're saying like these men.
Okay,
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 okay, thank
Uma.
you. I'm like, God damn.
Okay.
I'm tired. I'm
Niggas don't know
having a
they
slow
could be
moment,
they could
okay?
be Dollar Tree, right? You Dollar Tree, but you sitting right there. She talking about Walmart. You think you Walmart, you not Walmart, but you don't know that she talking about you when she's saying Walmart. You don't even think that shit is about niggas at all. You just think it's about stores. You thinking you Walmart in her life. You not Walmart in her life. It's another nigga's Walmart in her life. Her friend tried to put her on the Publix. Her friend got an ideal image that she wants her girl to be with. She tried it out, it ain't working. Dollar Tree, she's really already moving on from that too. So she just in a rut. But you don't know they talking about niggas right there in front of you. They'll give them mystery names. You ever see they start randomly talking about shit? That's not random. You get what I'm saying? So my point is, there's a code.
I must need female friends because I don't know about this stuff.
Hey, you might, because I had female friends. I still got females who, you know what I mean? And being able to be around men, and not trying to, you know what I'm saying, have sex with them, you're going to learn shit. And I'm telling you, I learned a lot of shit. Okay?
You said it not. You said it not try to have
Yes,
sex with them.
it's possible. Right?
Sunrise.
You a strong brother.
Am I not?
You a strong brother. Powerful brother. Yes, you are.
Ain't that the whole reason why we having this conversation? Because niggas thought I was trying to hit some shit and didn't even know that, nigga, I'm here on business. Nigga, like, business. They mind get a glitching and shit. They don't even think it's possible. You know what I mean? So that's just projection, though, at the end of the day. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's different types of natures that we operate from at different times. If I wasn't on business, then maybe I would have been on that. But I was there on.
I thought men talk like that, though. I thought men be on some like, yeah, you know, I tapped that. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Her little kitty wasn't all that.
They do. They do. They do. So most of the time they don't have access to whoever that is. When they get to try to downplay it, they don't really have the access they thought they could have. But
I've heard my brothers say shorty is ran through. I done heard a little. I be hearing my brother. I done heard men talk more.
Yeah.
But then you know what? I literally just said I probably need more female friends. I definitely do. You know, I have more male friends than female friends. So I definitely done heard a lot of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shorty ran through, and I ain't gonna front. I like having brothers because it make me look at women and you just be like, wow, like, you know. You really don't care about yourself that much, huh?
Yeah,
but,
for playing around. So that's why I give my
genetic kiss, man.
I give my
Your
sisters
body
the
is
game.
sacred.
I let my sisters know what's going on. So the code is like this. This is why I brought it up. I didn't have to know beyond 5D for there to be a brotherhood already established. Because if you're moving off principle, you're not gonna try to snake no man or backdoor no man. You feel me? The same reason why you really can't trust a nigga who will move like that. You feel me? Is it if a nigga try to backdoor you, it's all kind of shit. When pressure get on him, he'll do. You know what I mean? I teach my brothers this. My brother's coming up, right? I'm an oldest boy. I teach all the shit I done learned. I teach my brothers so that they surpass me on shit. And they like that too. They built from that. But I still make sure they know, hey, look, nah. Hey, look, you dap a nigga up, look him in the eyes. He can't look you in the eye, I don't trust him. Yeah, you can work him, don't trust him. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So I'm explaining the code to say, you're right. The brotherhood really supposed to be there anyway. The same thing your brothers was saying. And I'm gonna say Eli name, but Eli called me. This was Eli called me about 3 months ago. He was like, yo, I'm not trying to really get into too much shit, man, but I just want to know, like, why my name's coming up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you don't gotta say my name. I'm saying, what's the nigga saying? You say my name? I said, Eli. He said, what's up? I said, you called my phone, right? He said, yeah. I said, I picked up, right? Right. I'm not on no bullshit. I didn't say your name in no bullshit. I said that you was neutral. I said all this stuff. I talked to him about shit. Niggas are bringing up the code. It's certain ways you move. Same way y'all got to sit down the glass move to let the females know my eye on him, or y'all put y'all purse near the person, or da 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 da, or y'all raise your glass, or when niggas look away, y'all look a certain way, right? You want to see an example of that shit? Go watch Kevin Gates interview. One of his interviews, he holding a dog, and it was two sisters sitting on the left and the right of him. Certain times when he would look away, they'll make eye contact to say certain shit, and they got different eye contact for different things. All right, boom. This is what brother 5D could have did if he was really like, yo, trying to. Is this how we know which chakra niggas moving from? If you can move from that heart above, you don't gotta go primitive. The primitive nature, and I mean the best man might win, meaning the more mortalized you are, or the more masculine, or the more primitive you're acting in that moment, you could get the woman, right? So that's what niggas resort to at times. Here's what I saw happen. He felt we were in competition, but he was just moving like, but I never joined the competition. I wasn't pursuing. So he was pursuing against a man's pursuit that wasn't there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Here's how he could have did it. Simple. Hey yo, I'm trying to talk to Shorty. Oh, you good. This is because I tell you, right hand to the most high. I said, look, before we do this business, please tell any nigga you talking to that we just doing business. On my mama, like I literally said, before we do this business, if you're in a relationship, please let them niggas know. I was on the phone with her. I said, please let them niggas know that this just business. So niggas don't be trying to get involved, cross da 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 da. Let them know it's just business.
If she got to do all that, she might as well get another man because he insecure.
And that could be the case. But you know, niggas, I don't know if you know. It's like, it's again, primitive nature.
Dudes out here.
Now,
primitive nature is hard to hide, Uma. It's like you walk in the room, you feel the animosity. You feel the testosterone in the air. It's like, it's hard for niggas to hide that shit. So they didn't know what I was doing. They didn't know I was there. That's the whole thing.
Listen,
If they didn't,
I want
AHMOSE
to ask
is
you a
right.
question.
Go ahead.
All right, check me out, right? Let's say after we arrive at that second event, you know, I remember, right? And I want to ask you this question because this is also a part of the whole conversation. This is something, you know, that like we didn't even bring up, right? But after that phone call by Wave saying, you know, see, don't tell Phase One, see where we're gonna be at. I pull up and see me read, see that you there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? We sit at the table. What was that conversation? Because I remember, because I know I'm saying, like, even after Wave said what he said, I was feeling the tension in that room at that time, way before anybody ever went upstairs. It seemed as if, you was talking in codes initially, right?
I remember that.
Because you came and sat by
Sat
us.
by y'all. Y'all were by the window. Go ahead.
You was explaining the situation in codes.
I remember that shit. Yeah. So you were sitting with whoever the dude, what's the dude name
Reed.
that was with you? Reed.
Uh-huh.
Y'all was sitting there talking, right? I came over and sat in one of the open chairs. I greeted y'all because I realized bro didn't really speak to me when he came in. You know what I mean? I had to like almost reintroduce myself, like, damn, Rahul back. You know what I mean? Rahul back. I'm like, damn, that's different from the woke back. So I knew it was something. I didn't know what it was, right? So I come over and sit. It's already weird because of the energy. This might have been one of the times when bro was like taking a nigga's seat when he go to the bathroom and shit, or just wandering around when we talking, that type of shit. So I did come over there. I was like, I'm trying to figure. I wish I could verbatim this shit. I was saying to you, I said, it should be so crazy when niggas be like, you trying to vibe a nigga on a whole different vibration. You remember me saying something to that effect?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that should be crazy. Niggas just trying to vibe. Cause I was playing pop music.
Nah,
I was
like
playing music, Soul Child,
all that shit. Yeah, and I see. Listen, I remember you saying at that time. This is when we first got to the event. When I first got to the event, you didn't know what LifeWave said on the phone. Like, you didn't know that you weren't supposed. Like, I don't even think you even knew you were supposed to be there at the time, right? You
yeah,
stated,
LifeWave told me to come that day. I don't know what he told you.
got you. Well, see, he told me don't tell nobody. Like, don't
It's
tell.
the
Like, nah, I'm saying, like,
same location. He gave me the address. How I get there?
got you. No, Listen, okay, cool,
Okay, go
cool.
ahead.
Okay, so look. Okay. When you was speaking in codes, you was saying that basically you was kind of saying like you was implying that everybody's trying to get at one girl. That's what you told me. Basically, you said basically like you kind of foreshadowed the fact that multiple people trying to talk to one person.
Nah, that wasn't the angle. The angle was because I remember I had on the gray hoodie. I might have had some shorts, some shit. I was nodding my head over in the direction of 5D. I wouldn't talk about no everybody. It wasn't no everybody. Everybody else was kind of booed up and clicked up and shit. I was nodding my head over to 5D, who at that time he thought that I randomly walked off from the code, but I did it to see what he was gonna do. As soon as I walked off, he swarmed in. You know what I mean? I'm like, that shit weird. Why you keep doing that? You know what I mean? And it was lingering. It wasn't like nigga was finding something to do. He was like lingering. So I'm like, damn, that shit crazy as fuck. Niggas just trying to vibe and niggas are a whole different other shit. And I'm thinking y'all picking up on what I'm saying because you and Reed kept looking at each other like shaking y'all head, like nodding to what I was saying. So I'm thinking y'all picking up on the shit too. No, I'm not saying a whole bunch of niggas. It wasn't no whole bunch of niggas. It was me and her talking. It was two other sisters. Now that I think about it, I was gonna call a shorty. I ain't gonna say her name. I don't know her no way. I was gonna call one of the sisters to come and be there with me because I started to realize that niggas had the testosterone shit going on. I literally was gonna hit her up. Actually, I did. And then I was like, nah, don't worry about it, because she was like, she had to come from wherever the hell she was coming from. I said, don't even worry about it. Even just how it was gonna have, she was gonna have to come a little later. I said, nah, you good. I was just trying to balance the shit out. But I was gonna literally call one of the sisters I was dealing with. And when I'm saying that for real. Like, I was dealing with multiple sisters that all knew about each other. Like, it was never no situation with me where I'm trying to do no backdoor shit. They know, oh yeah. One of them literally asked me, do you got any other friends? I mean, I said, you mean other girls I'm talking to? She's like, well, if you put it like that, yeah. I said, yes. And then we stayed talking all while I was on tour and everything. So that same sister, I was going to have her come over just to balance the shit out. You know what I mean? I just was realizing, and then you got to remind yourself, I'm on wine. You know, wine, you ain't trying to turn up and do no extra bullshit. I'm drinking wine, listening to pop. Listen, we talk, sip, don't get drunk. So all I'm doing is meditating. Even if I were to drink Henny, I meditate. Even if I were to drink Crown, I meditate. So the whole time I'm there, I'm vibing. Lightweight got whatever the wine shit is he done made. Niggas is testing that out. You know what I mean? We trying to cope. Eventually niggas was like, bro, we need wine. You know what I mean? No disrespect really, because that's just what it was. Eventually, I think even he was like, we gonna get some wine. Right? But we tried it out, but after a while, you know, it was really bitter. But he was talking about some health stuff in it, whatever. But everybody's cooling. And then I came over to where y'all was at. I just put on the love song by Music Soul Child. I called his birth name out, Talib. I said, yo, man, I was talking to one of the other sisters. That's what I'm about to say. It was two other women, right? I'm kind of upset now that I think about it, because one of those sisters, they were really, you know what I'm saying, fucking with me. But I'm steady, you know what I'm saying, working the business, and I'm not even paying attention to the reason why she keep asking me questions is because she's trying to get onto the vibe of what's going on. I'm trying to peek the whole scene and forgetting that there's other people there that's trying to figure out what's moving. So I brought up Talib to the sister, and I think Reed overheard me say Talib's name. And you or Reed was like, you don't know Talib, but do you know Talib? I said, nah, my peoples do. My mom was there when Music Soul Child performed on the land, da 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 da. I said, Dave met
And
him.
then you brought
You know what I mean? I never,
Dean, like said his stage name.
huh?
Yeah, I said like, and then you brought up. No, what happened was you brought up Dean. You said his stage name, but you
Who?
missed. Like you brought up. Okay, you might know him. I
You
think you said
talking
Trace.
about Trap?
Well, his name is Trace Music, right? But you called him Tracy
Yeah.
at that time, right? And
I mean,
so you
that's what he literally told me his name. I'm gonna pull some up real quick while you going
no,
ahead. Go ahead.
absolutely. I got you. So you said at that time that you knew Tracy, and that was Talib's like a brother,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
At that time, me and Reed was looking at each other like, yo, like, cause me, like nigga, like Talib, my uncle, like I was like, yo, like, I don't got no uncle named Tracy. You
And
know
that's
what I'm
why I
saying?
thought niggas was trying to be funny. Come like, and then okay, so then what was the mispronunciation? Is it Track or
It's
Tracy?
Trace music,
Bro,
but it's actually
what's the nigga name, bro? Is it
it's Dean.
Trace
It's
or
Dean.
Tracy?
I mean, the stage name was Trace Music, but his actual name is Dean, right?
Okay, so then I can understand what, but okay, I literally was like Trace or Tracy. I think I took one syllable off, and y'all knew like, oh, you talking about Trace? And the way y'all said it, I'm like, these niggas trying to be funny. You know what I mean? Again, I wasn't drunk. I'm chilling. I'm like, niggas trying to be funny. So I'm like, I shrugged that shit off. Let me show you something. You know Kush?
Kush.
Yeah,
What's his government name?
Kush.
Martinez.
Him right here.
I do not know Kush.
All right, so let me show you something, bro. Cause
Yeah,
again,
you wouldn't know him. Almost, you wouldn't know him.
yeah, look, all people ever had to do is just ask me. I'm gonna show you something if I can get to it real quick. Here you go right here. If it load. He was doing a little dance line thing. This him right here.
Yeah, like, yup, that's Dean.
Okay. I shot this music video, bro. This is where I met him at.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find my name at the end of the shit, just to show you what I'm saying. Like, whatever, what entertainment, what else I did in the beginning. Phase 1.
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. So wait, that was Kush Martinez video,
Yeah.
and that was recorded by Ish.
Yeah, both of us. We were shooting a lot of videos for people. Daddy O, Kush, people like that.
Well, Daddy O is our cousin, so.
Well, I didn't know that. But I
Like,
shot about 4 of Daddy O's videos. I shot a bunch of Kush videos, maybe 2, 3 of his videos. So my point is this: when I said I knew him, I had just met him, and we were talking about doing music and everything at that time. I met him back 2019. So I had known him for what, 3 years by then.
So when we was on live that time, and he came up in the thing,
Yeah.
you knew him.
This was the day that he said all that shit in this exact car, right? This is Akil Beats, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He said all that shit about Pops. It was like, fuck the man. You know what I mean? I said, nah, I'll let you talk. I'll let you say your side, but we're not going to disrespect him. So when I said that, he came on, he was like, yeah, I said that. I said, that's all I need to know. Then he was like, later, he was like, no, I didn't say that. Oh, this is the fuck you did. You said it. So I don't be making shit up. I've been around. You know what I mean? I make these people off of humbug. I don't be knowing who they are. Half of the people who was there, I found out who they were after we connected. Same way I was sitting in front of Habiba Washington, I didn't even know that was her until she left. Then, like, you know who that was, right?
Nah,
I've been trying to figure out is the lives like frozen or something? Because
good right now.
Good to me.
Listen, not good, but like not the very main, like, nah, I'm saying, because I was still finna add on, like, because that's an additional part of the whole situation as to how this narrative got established, right? When you came and you were speaking in codes, I don't know if you remember, but you somewhat, I don't know if you tilted your head, but you somewhat implied, right? Like, after kind of saying that there was people going after one shorty. This is prior to like any of the shit that happened afterwards, like the fucking next day with the calls, and this is prior to motherfuckers going upstairs or any type of like assumptions being made. What helped influence my perspective at this time was also because from what me and Ree heard, right? I don't know if you remember, but you also was implying, right? You also had asserted that was like, you kind of like tilted your head at the girl, like, and said that like, you know, that was yours.
No the fuck, bro. If I tilted, again, let's go back. I tilted my head. 5D was over there. The overstanding, misunderstanding. I literally just said that about 10 minutes ago. 5D was over there. He had just walked over there. He swarmed in after I got up. I tilted my head to show you that who I was talking about was 5D.
I got you. But I'm saying, like, from what me and like from what that day, right? We sitting at the, from what it seemed like, right? And from what we heard, like Reed was there, I was there at the table. It seemed as if you can't like, cause like, you know, see, like at the end of it, it seemed as if, you know, like that the summary was niggas is tripping over one girl, and you came to let us know that see you was on that at the time.
No, bro. Do you know I would have just been like, no, I would have just been like, that's my girl. The
Not
crazy part, here go the
like
crazy
I
part.
was being indirect. I don't
Huh?
think you was being, I said, I don't think you was being indirect about it. Now, off that situation, I'm drawing inferences based on what Life Wave had already called and said. So now, you know, I may be interpreting what you're saying with the bias, and you know, like I'll acknowledge that. But at that time, you know, me and Reed, you know, like as we was listening to you, and you was breaking down the situation, it was as if you was talking in codes. We was assuming that something was going down that we were not cognizant of. There was something going down behind the scenes that see we were not seeing. But the overall conclusion of the message was basically as if, you know, you was implied that, you know, like at this, like, you know, like at this point you were talking to her, even on the phone afterwards, right? And you have every right to say this, like, you know, at the same time that the next day, because like I was paying attention to, like, you know, because like I listened very attentively, like that the very next day you even somewhat mumbled, like, you know, how wasn't Beyond 5D able to see, you know, that see obviously, like, you know, that you were, you know, that that's who you were going for at the time. And I feel like that is right and exact. So see, if you're saying that Beyond 5D, like Beyond 5D was a snake based off that, I would have to undeniably agree.
So here's what I remember all of these accounts.
Go ahead.
It's just the context isn't really there. What I was saying was the vibe being thrown off. How he can't see. You're right. I was saying how he can't see. Like, I don't think I even finished the sentence. That's what I was speaking in code. I'm like, cause how niggas not picking up? You know what I mean? I'm looking at y'all. Here go another thing. I'm trying to see what y'all on. Cause I'm also trying to feel the vibe of what just happened with the Music Soul Child shit. That's why I was like, I just, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see what niggas really on. Everybody to me was acting a little weird. So I'm sipping. I'm thinking about Prop birthday. I'm remembering what the land was. I'm going back over the times. And I'm like, there ain't nobody reminiscing with me. Everybody just in their own corner doing whatever they doing. So I'm like, whatever. I'm talking to, not just Nikki was over there. It was two other sisters that was sitting there. We all having a conversation. Mostly I'm talking to Nikki, but every time I talk to Nikki, I say, I'm about to do this. Pay attention when I do this. Only thing I haven't done is, to just be fair, is tell you what the business is. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I move different, bro. Same way I was talking to y'all in code, I tell her, hey, watch this. You know what I mean? Hey, look, see how this about to happen? When I do this, you'll see. What Nikki said on the phone to me was, when I asked her, are you sure you want to do this? I said, because it ain't some normal shit. This is a whole nother level. It takes strategy, right? I said, you sure you want to do this? I said, any nigga you talking to, you might want to go ahead and just let them know off rip. We just doing business. She said this to me on my whole soul. She said, it's a little weird. She said, but I'm willing to try. She said, she said, I get where you're going with this. I understand. She said, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I said, you sure? She said, I'm with you. I'm going to try. Just tell me what to do. I told her what to do. We literally started doing that the first day when we got there, when the girl came with the red dress and pulled me away. So I was saying to you, why niggas can't pick up? But it wasn't saying pick up like I'm going at this. Look, I don't know how to say this to you. I'm trying to say it in a way you understand where I'm coming from. Bro, if I want something, I'm going. That's it. Boom. I'm locked in. You know, I'm not gonna talk to no niggas about it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to work or move, AHMOSE, it's worked already. It's not no situation like that. It's if I'm telling you, go ahead.
Nah, listen, I absolutely hear you. Know what I'm saying? I'm just actually adding in like some extra context to the whole
I
situation.
get
Like
you. I get you.
painting a picture, you know, an extra like element onto that was definitely that conversation that we had. Now, once again, I'm not dismissing a whole bunch of like other shit. I'm willing to admit that I wasn't there, nor and see like no amount of social butterfly going around talking to everybody trying to figure out what the fuck going on. You know, like listen, I ain't staying long enough at neither event. You know, like I barely knew Life Wave like that, like at that time. You know, like I may have been at a few events here and there, attended, you know, stuff like that. I'm not somebody like I'm not emotionally invested into fucking none of this shit. But you know, when I did receive that call, I came in with very specific, you know, preconceived notions. And so when we had that conversation, the summary was, you know, definitely as if like that there was an implication that you may have wanted to establish, and see, rightfully so. Now I'm saying rightfully so. It's not saying that I'm going after that. It's more so rightfully so, right? There being an implication like, yo, just so you know, like, and just so that there's not going to be any complications, because there may already be complications with other people and or somebody else like in this room. That's the inference that we drew. I'm on that.
I get where what I said in the beginning, that was a misunderstanding. Simple. I said to you before we even got here, I nudged my head. That was a part of the code to tell you I was referring to 5D. As far as all these other people trying to get at one person, I never observed that. I didn't even know you got a number, none of that stuff. All this I found out later. I never observed any of that. The only one who was acting weird was 5D. To the point where I literally hit up one of the sisters I was talking to and was like, yo, what you got going on? Last minute, like, yo, I want you to pull up to this spot so we can balance this shit out. If you know the sister, you can ask her, was I talking to her about business? Was I constantly reminding her, piece by piece, puzzle by puzzle, showing her how I was building it up in front of everybody, and they didn't realize it? She can tell you, if she's willing, what that business is, what it was, what it consisted of. I've already put out certain pieces saying, look, I wanted a language to get to certain people. You know what I mean? It was certain things. She was a Sabian. It was certain things I was looking at to say, I know how we can move this.
I think she was 1 foot into the Sabian stuff at that time. Like from what I was able to observe, she was intrigued in it, not all the way, because like I don't think she's a Sabian now. Right?
Yeah, I understand. Because look, even how she was saying, I shook. It, like the way she was saying it was like she was questioning herself. I'm like, yeah, that ain't in there. I get it. My whole thing is this. There were misunderstandings. All that, oh, don't tell Faise, but you didn't tell me not to come in. If you didn't want me at the event, as soon as I get to that door, oh, nah. You know what I mean? We don't know what you got going on.
It's facts. Like, listen, like I told K to God, listen, like I spoke on that too. Like I definitely spoke on how, I feel as if like there should have been some confrontation. That's my personal beliefs. Like I don't feel as if like there should be no issues being had. Like there's not gonna be no confrontation. Like like that's just my I'm not gonna get at no events like with nobody who we got problems with. Like and we just like I'm saying like
Yeah.
especially if it's gonna be me voicing my opinion on somebody. It's different when you voicing your opinion on somebody like either publicly and or behind the scenes. Like I believe that if I don't want you at this event, I'm not finna do a show of hands like on some Bad Girls Club shit. I feel like like that should be something that's
especially said. if I'm spearheading, right? Or if I'm the curator, or I put this whole shit together, then yo, you respectfully, I don't know what's going on with you and this brother, but until that's figured out, I'm gonna have to ask you, you know what I mean, to leave, or you're not able to come in because I'm trying to keep that down, right? Just handle it like that. You're not talking about somebody who's attending a party. You're talking about somebody who's throwing the event. You know what I mean? You handle that. So no, that. But how are you gonna handle it like that? And in the same time, being this man's face, smiling at me, grinning at me, talking about how we need me, offering me the drinks. You know what I mean? Telling me we can go get more drinks or whatever we need. Da da da. How you gonna do both? That's my point. So again, I get it. I'm not telling niggas to beef with nobody about nothing. What I'm saying is, all that shit could have been spoken about, handled the right way with principle, and then even how you just brought up that. Oh, okay, I get where that's coming from. I literally said, I understand how that could happen. Okay, if he called you, boom, I can see how you'd be already on guard about that. And then for me to come over and say what I'm saying and nudge over, it's like a fucking movie. It's like every little clue counts. I'm nudging over. You think I'm nudging at Nikki. I'm nudging at 5D. So what I'm thinking niggas picking up on, niggas ain't even pick up on. Niggas picked up on a whole different thing. So I get it, but y'all probably wouldn't have did that if you wouldn't have got no call saying, yo, this such and such and such. But again, how would you have got a call saying this is such and such and ain't nobody talk to me? That means one person was going around saying things. One person. If you bother the nigga who trying to keep shit spearheaded, right, about this nigga who, you know what I mean, supposed to be a problem, eventually the nigga who's spearheading gonna have an issue with the nigga who's supposed to be a problem. Let's say it happened like that. If they did that to me all through Clubhouse, all kind of shit, trying to get me removed from rooms and seats as a moderator, all because people was in the background talking shit to the one who was spearheading. One who was spearheading didn't even really have no issue with me, but because everybody talking shit or running narratives, motherfucker trying to keep the chaos down, I gotta leave, and I never started shit. That's how they did. So it was never true. I never said nothing about her and myself doing anything. Only person I talked to her about was Lifeway, and telling him what the business was, and I asked his blessing, because when I saw that he brought the two sisters, it ain't my move off principle to come in and just grab one of them and say we about to do some business. I brought it straight to him.
I remember
and like
messages. Because I think Lifeway, like he might have posted it. Like I think it was something dealing with. I think you was already confronting him about Beyond 5D, like in the whole like girl situation, right?
Yeah, I said, yo, what's going on? Something to that effect. And he was like, I don't know. I think it's verbatim. He said, I don't know what's going on with all that Nikki and 5D stuff. He said, y'all like the same girl, it happens. I'm like, what the fuck? My first response was literally, what the fuck? I didn't type it, but I said it. Because how is niggas coming to a conclusion that y'all like the same girl, it happened, and ain't nobody talking to me? Nobody ain't asked me shit. So who the fuck is niggas talking to? Tomorrow, we like the same girl. I really feel like the whole situation was childish. I feel like, bro, no, he did me wrong. That's why he unfollowed me. What happened, 5D? You were supposed to be doing the interview. What happened? The day you were coming to there, you said you wanted to set up to do an interview. You want to know what happened? My right hand to the Most High. He walked in, saw Nikki, forgot all about it. Forgot all about it. He walked in, saw Nikki, and forgot all about it. That's what happened. And I wasn't tripping because I'm like, okay, whatever. Nigga done did all this about we gonna do an interview, whatever. Maybe we'll do it another time. We never did it. He never spoke to me. That one time he spoke was him trying to challenge me while I was talking. While they said, well, what do you say about the emotional intelligence about women? You know what I mean? You said all this from the man's perspective. What about the emotional intelligence of women? I ate his ass up. I don't know why he did that, but that's what he did. And then I involved the sister. I'm like, what you think about what I said? Because we talking about it. What do you think? You on point. Everything you said is on point. He hated that shit. But I don't know why he did that. Because again, why is this what you're saying? Why not you're intervening to say, or interrupting to say, hey, Faise, I know you're cooking. Remember we said we're going to do the interview. You get what I'm saying? Business. Remember we said we're going to do the interview. I got the camera, got everything set up. You know what I'm talking about? So I didn't make none of that up. He told me when he came down, yo, we're gonna do this interview. He used the word spiritual influencer. He was like, praise to the Most High, which is just our higher self, our shape. He said a lot of shit. He merged languages. He was seeing Yoruba, Nuwapu. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay. I said, all right, bet, set it up. And then he didn't set it up. He saw Nikki, and all that went out the window. I think if so many people weren't dead, probably wouldn't have happened like that, because so many people was trying to get my attention while I'm trying to show her the moves we making. You know what I mean? Put her on. It was because of all the people getting my attention, he moved in. And when I seen that he did that, I didn't even trip. I'm still, after a while, I just got overwhelmed, though, because all the motherfuckers talking. You got to imagine, you know how this shit go. Everybody just wanted to talk to me, ask me questions and shit. And after a while, I just withdrew from everybody and went upstairs. And then came down later after they showed me the vision and was like, hey, false accusations. So, again, you know them. You know she done told you. Somebody said to her that I said I slept with her. Listen, I never said that. I can't even make up who I would say that to. I can't create a character. I never said that. So whoever said that to her, I already know. And again, he got to deal with that. He got to deal with why he did that. I don't know why he did that. Maybe it was, again, I blame it on primitive nature.